Good evening, travelers and adventurers and wobbling hyena. Oh wait, the Discord. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't talk yet. 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 Okay, now talk.
Talk, guy, please.
I'm talking.
My God.
Okay.
With the 130 stream streak is crazy.
130. Goddamn, Aztec.
That's
Thank you.
so fucking cool. Hell yeah,
That means-
Aztec.
That means he caught the one stream you did as a test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I would be at the same streak as him if I caught that stream, but I'm
That's why I
not
brought...
because I didn't
Correct.
catch that stream.
Damn.
Oh shit! I forgot we were fighting this thing.
Hey guys, I
Yeah.
think we explored everything worth exploring. We should leave. Nah, gets
I
cloud.
forgot
killed.
at the very
Gets
end that
cloud
we.
killed.
Yeah.
You
Don't
are the
worry,
fastest
guys.
Derek,
cat
did
in the
Winter
list.
tell you what happened?
What happened?
So we have to freestyle wrap this recap.
No.
There is no
I would
recap.
could.
Was
So
there
we
a
have
recap?
to we have to
I completely
freestyle the
forgot.
recap.
It's the first
That's all right,
time
that's all right.
that I
I'm-
ever forgot. I'm so sorry.
I am going to. It's really no problem. I remember everything that happened. I was there.
I was like, I remember everything too, I think.
Well,
I
I
was like,
for the
I'm
most
pretty
part.
sure.
I suggested it would be fun if each character went around and just explained what they did.
Oh, Fox!
Hi, Annika.
Fox!
I fucked.
Oh my
Me and
goodness.
Annika were traumatized last night by what Aztec put
Oh
us
yeah,
through.
by the spoder.
Yes.
Voter.
I
Several
hated
spoders,
it.
as a matter of fact. Well, you know, we killed him, so all's well that ends well.
She, a bear. Wait a minute, I saw Bear earlier.
It's
Where did
Bear.
I see Bear? Was I talking to
saw
Bear
in
earlier
my
today?
dreams.
I feel like I was talking to Bear earlier today.
We always
Let me
talk
see
to
your
Bear.
face. I've seen bear in my dreams.
I was. I did see something Bear said today.
You know what? That is a good, fun little thing to do, Aztec. I'll be the last person to go because I want to play a little game of telephone here and see what everyone remembers. Hi, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
But before we get into that,
Let's just bullshit because we're waiting for Andy to get here and we're about to start combat.
well, I was going to ask how everyone's day was.
No, you're not
I don't
allowed
think
to
it's-
ask that. Ask something else.
Oh.
I can't.
What?
Okay. How was
Okay.
everyone's afternoon?
There you go.
It was
I
good because
woke up.
I made cookies.
Yeah, and I had one of those cookies. I had two of those cookies.
Woke up, we looked at Blue Sky, saw there's a Final Fantasy Magic set now, and I'm like, I'm still not supporting Wizards.
That's so valid.
Fair enough.
I don't know about it. I think I literally just saw a post where they're trying to like re-release Artificer again.
Oh, what the class?
Yeah.
Are they doing it for 2024? Maybe.
I had to take a look. I only saw it, like breezing by.
Oh, husband ordered you a book for
Aw.
Mother's Day. That's wonderful, Book
Wyvern, that is
Wyvern.
really cute.
I love that. It's so cute. Oh yeah, Mother's Day's on Sunday.
Holy moly! I gotta get my
Yeah,
shit together.
Yeah,
Get
it's
your mother
graduation.
something.
Graduation weekend starting tomorrow. Immediately following my. I'm cooked.
Oh, do you
my
work this
God.
weekend?
I die tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
God, I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god! I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta figure this shit out. I completely forgot. I thought I had another week. I don't know why I thought that.
Nope. Well,
I
unlike
remember
last
for
week.
years when I worked at a coffee shop, my mom she always wanted to do Mother's Day brunch, and for like 5 years we couldn't because
Oh,
I
man.
worked Sundays, and they did not close for those types of only Christmas, Thanksgiving, and I think they closed on Easter because of their religion.
Damn.
And that was it.
You got a third day off that you can schedule off. You only get Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's it.
Yeah.
Texas
We had to
Roadhouse.
work New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day, they were open. They would do like a half day, but it's like it didn't matter because you were coming in early for a half day, and you were just hungover as shit.
Hi, Fables.
Fables is here. Hi, Fables.
Also,
The New York
Fables.
stores have elected a rat pope.
Excuse me.
I got my voice
It's like
back
a picture of like
this
it's like
week.
a picture of like a traffic cone just blowing smoke.
I like that. All right, well, let's start with Twyla real quick. What do you think happened last session?
No, we're not starting yet.
We're not starting. I'm
We're
just
waiting
asking.
for Andrew. What do I think happened?
We could be waiting for the rapture.
Well, why don't you text him really quick?
No. Why don't you tell me what you think happened last session?
Okay. I think we pressed Lucia a lot about
Unfairly.
No, not unfairly.
Y'all were like, how could you do this? And then everyone's like, maybe I should do.
Well, that did happen. We all questioned Lucia very carefully, and then everybody else, except for kind of Twyla, because Twyla didn't want to really do the Lich thing, went to investigate their own offers a little further. And we found a library with a lot of spells in it, and I got a new spell. And then Ark opened a door, and we got Cloud killed. Oh,
Well,
and there
you
were
guys
Nothics, and Nothics looked into Faerun's soul or something.
looked into her mind. Read her freaking mind.
They emptied her mind.
Empty my mind.
Where is my mind?
Farron, what do you think happened?
So it started off with a super fucking long back and forth between Ark and Casimir. And Lucia got really annoyed because it was taking forever. And to be fair, Twyla was keeping quiet, but she was also definitely really annoyed in character because it was like, okay, like, we gotta go. And she thought, she was like, we've had this probably exact same conversation like last session, I think. And then eventually he let it go, and we went up to this really cool library where everything was written in invisible ink, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, let me try and get like a rubbing of this, or let me try and see how do I this is obviously invisible ink. What do? I didn't know what to do. And then
Fantastic.
Gay bomb the temple? What does that mean?
and I think, was it Lucia who said the right word to get all the books to appear? Like, or to get all the...
I just kept saying the fucking word. Like,
Yeah, what was it? It sounds like divide?
It sounds like division,
Tricky.
I think.
It's
division.
but it's
Division.
it's not spelt like
Yeah.
division.
And then Van Richten was like, holy moly, Twyla, I think it was him. There is no, Derek told Twyla this. I mean, the DM.
The gods above.
The gods above were like, by the way, every spell in existence is in this fucking library.
It's the fucking.
And then
reading
Van
rainbow
Richten
up
was
in this
like,
temple.
Stankaboo Pookie Bear, you can use the last 3 pages that I have to copy like any spells you need, like, like whatever we have time for while the others take a short rest. And she was like, Pookie, I literally can't do that. This is your spell book. And he was like, no, BB girl, you should do this. And it was really sweet. And she did, and she took Thunderstep, which Strahd also has, so it's a good spell. And that was a 3rd level spell, right? No, 2nd level. I don't know how many
Hey,
hours
it's
it took.
Andy.
Andy.
It's
Hi,
a
Andy.
3rd level spell.
I think it's
3rd level, so it took 3 hours. Unfortunately, she did not get to take a short rest, which I feel really bad about, but it's okay.
That's okay.
And then after that, we were doing some more exploring. Oh, during that, Ark went back to the same sarcophagus room that he was at before, that he was being called to. And he was just like, wow, it's my family. I'm doing these wonderful, happy visions again. And then he basically was offered to become a Death Knight. And he was like, no. And then he walked out. And then we all came back down. Yeah, Faerun wanted to see what was up because she was
How
like,
are you
well,
somehow making this longer than a regular recap?
I don't know. Faerun was like, I told you I remember everything that happened. I just forgot to type it down. I'm also just kind of like looking at my notes. Faerun decided to go follow the smell of grass in another sarcophagus, and that's where we saw the little stinky creatures with eyes, and I don't remember their names. And we didn't kill them, and I chose not to become a super buff, like, werewolf on steroids. And then Ark opened this door, and we got Cloud killed by this thing.
Okay.
Why'd we choose to open the store, by the way?
You tell me.
I forgot to write the recap, Ark, so I was just speaking what I remembered.
Lucia, what happened to Lucia?
Everyone unfairly judged me and immediately became hypocrites.
Unfairly?
I didn't become a
there we go.
hypocrite.
There we go.
You only couldn't because you already did yours.
What do you mean?
Unfairly judge? You've been mean to
Unfairly
us for
judge.
so long.
Yeah, what do you mean? You were like judging Ark for like 12 sessions.
The
I
intake
Even
think
before
potion.
he did something wrong.
I mean, that's
Before
because
he
you're a
did
goddamn
something
traitor.
wrong.
That's because you're a goddamn traitor, but I digress.
Oh my
Oh my God.
lord.
She said even before he did something wrong. He said that.
I will take a potion. But first, Ark, what do you think of this whole situation? In character.
In
But, like-
character, uncertain. Out of character, sorry I'm late. Time isn't real, and I haven't existed since 2012. So
That's
Did we
valid.
roll our? Did you write down our saving throws that we rolled?
I roll, yes, I sure did. I did.
Nice, because I don't remember what the fuck I rolled.
I made it sound like I didn't actually, but I did.
Yay!
we all succeeded! Yay!
Yay.
Wait, did we succeed? Like I don't remember.
Well, I rolled to counterspell it. He didn't let me counterspell it yet.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You didn't include that in the recap! Come on, that was like the most important part.
There is no recap.
This is.
There's
I
not going to
forgot
be a
this.
recap.
I forgot to type the recap, but it's okay because I'm just gonna like combine them.
We're including it now!
It's happening
Yeah,
now.
well, I didn't. I did forget about that. I did
All right.
forget.
Well, before we get all up in this, I think you get a pass there because you remembered literally everything else. We're going to talk about the community inspiration.
Oh yeah, we didn't do
And
that yet.
You guys are so funny. I just love it when
They
my
make it
community
completely
has a
even.
sense
Hide
of
again.
humor. But you all
We
forgot
love.
that I also have a vote.
Do you?
And I would, yeah, I
Hi,
do.
Cass.
I'm a member of the
It's-
community.
it's community
But you're the
goals.
DM,
Oh
do
my
you
god,
count?
they made it completely even.
Roll a
Yeah.
dice.
Hold
Roll
on,
a
hold
dice.
on. I can't vote for Ark because I was gonna vote for Ark, but Ark already got player inspiration, so it's gonna go.
No,
to...
somebody took the vote away.
Roll
Well,
a
that was me.
dice.
Okay, hold on.
Roll
No,
a dice.
no, hold on. So this is
Oh.
tricky. Everyone did a really good job last time. I
You
think.
all ready? Thank you for
I
the
gave
hydrate,
it
Sippy.
the last time there was a tie break, I gave it to, I believe, Lucia. The time before that, I gave it to Twyla. So this time, I think I'm going to give it to Faerun. Congratulations on your inspiration. And Ark,
See
congratulations.
where I stand on your friend scale.
That's not the friend scale. I'm just trying to be fair.
The friend scale?
I bet you have a
There is-
friend chart just like Aztec does, and I'm just at the
Wait,
bottom.
That's not
That's
true.
a
I don't.
friend
I mean, I do have a friend.
It's not a chart,
but
it's a spreadsheet.
yeah, it's
It is a spreadsheet.
It's more of like a pie chart, if anything.
A pie chart, okay.
How the fuck do
And
you
I ate
organize it
half
into
of
a
it,
pie
so-
chart?
Well, don't worry about that.
Alright.
All right, Ark and Faerun, congratulations. Oh. Anyway, so when
Did you
last
take
we
your
left-
potion?
Oh, you fucking people.
Hi, Dread.
Well, I hope you're ready to BS for another minute because I gotta go get that. I'll be right back.
I got us more time. So guys, what are we doing here?
What's everyone's opinion on different
I don't
types of
know.
cheese?
Different types of
I like
cheese.
cheddar.
I do not. You know what I love? You guys know what I love? Besides like Parmesan or whatever, I love Asiago and Gruyere.
Ooh, I was about to say, I'm a
Parm-
hoe for
Both are-
Gruyere.
Mhm.
Both are great
Parmesan.
On a
options.
cheeseburger, on like a
Ooh.
nice burger. Oh,
God, that shit's so good.
you know what I hate though? I don't like sweet cheese. So like brie.
Really?
I can't stand that cheese. I don't like goat cheese. It makes me want to bleh, but I love feta, which is also a crumbly cheese.
See, goat cheese is like my absolute top tier cheese of
My
all
mom
time.
loves it. Like she loves it on it like a salad, but
it's
I
like
cannot.
It's rich, especially like harder goat cheeses.
Mm-mm. I
with
had
with
it
nice
twice,
rind to it.
and I was like, I don't like
I
this.
love goat cheese with chives in it. That's my favorite kind
Right
of goat
where I
cheese.
left you guys.
Oh, I was just yeah, I know. We were talking about cheeses we liked and cheeses we didn't like, but I think
don't-
I'm the only one who's a little picky. With
I don't think I've ever disliked a cheese
I
necessarily.
don't like goat or brie.
I like goat
Other
cheese.
than that, though, or
like brie
Swiss,
too.
because Swiss is too sweet to me.
Hmm.
I like a nice, like, savory cheese, a nice sharp cheddar, a nice stinky cheese, like, Gruyere or Asiago.
I gotta be
That's
real, I
it.
hate blue cheese though.
Oh, I
Oh, I
hate
love
blue
Yeah,
cheese
God,
so
no,
much.
blue
freaking
cheese.
love blue cheese, baby.
I know
Give me
you
that
do.
moldy cheese.
Disgusting.
Well, I dare you to eat a whole wheel of it.
Ooh,
Ew,
pepper
right
jack
now.
is so good, Cass.
Not
I
you,
really-
Derek.
I'm
He
a
loves
big
it.
fan of putting crumbled blue cheese on toast, melting
Ew.
it, and then putting an egg on top of that. It's really good.
No,
My
I used to
dad
do that in
loves
college.
blue
It's-
cheese.
it's
I cannot.
it's your job in the next 24 hours to get a wheel of blue cheese, hollow out the center, fill it with ranch, and you have to finish the whole thing.
With ranch,
That's too much cheese, I think. And I also
And
don't
with
really
ranch,
like
that's too much cream. You're gonna get a really bad You are gonna be
This
on the
is
toilet
fucking
for
disgusting,
the next 12
dude.
hours after that.
Hi,
I
Clint.
never said I had good ideas.
Cass, stop it! Ranch is delicious.
I'm
won't
about to be
hear it.
controversial. I'm about to be real controversial. Ranch is one of the lesser sauces for me. I don't
You
Hey,
shut up,
dislike it.
Eric. I
Face.
would never
Dislike
tell
it.
it to Cass, but you stop it.
I don't know. Some ranches are so. It just feels like I'm
some
eating
ranches,
mayonnaise.
sure.
some
they
ranches
taste
are
like-
vile, but some
They're
are amazing.
horrible. But
I can't
ranch
do it,
is
man.
like one of my favorite dipping sauces.
In the best case scenario, it's like a decent pairing with a good food, but I can never like some people put that shit on pizza, and I'm like,
It's
"Ooh,
good.
Yeah, Winter and I too. We dip
I
it.
don't like it.
It's fucking
I must say,
good.
I personally prefer branch.
What is branch?
Just
Like, do you
a
mean an
stick
actual
from-
branch?
Not a branch. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you just start, a nice fresh branch. This way, it's still juicy on the inside, and you kind of just get a sauce as you gnaw on it.
Mm.
Well, I feel like Ark would be into a good gorgonzola.
Oh, we're back to cheese now.
I'm just saying. I feel that way about Ark.
Gorgonzola's not bad.
I think Lucia is all about craft singles. I think Farron is a provolone girl, and I think Twyla is.
She would be like really into like really specific cheeses, but now she just has craft singles because
I do love provolone on a cheesesteak. That's fire.
And I think Twyla is a big time brie girl.
Oh,
I was gonna say Havarti.
Havard. Oh, well, there we
Ooh,
go. Now,
that's
there's
a good
selection. Maybe Gouda.
I'm
No,
just
Farron's
realizing-
gotta be something that has like a nuttier flavor, like a more
Okay.
earthy tone.
What about what if she's nutty, huh? Okay, that's tricky. We'll come back to this.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
What cheeses have like I've heard people say like, oh, this cheese has like a nutty flavor, and I can't remember.
I always
Chat-
thought Swiss had a nutty flavor, frankly.
Chat, do me a favor,
No.
and
Ooh,
while
Munster's
we're
pretty good,
doing combat tonight, can you please assign every character what kind of cheese you think is related to them? Thank you.
And
Oh
this
my
has
god,
to be-
I have the perfect sound to play for this. Hold up, guys.
Make sure that you
No.
guys are aggressive about it
Cheese.
as possible. Make sure you're having like a war about it and be inflammatory and aggressive and I
Hey.
all that. And I'm kidding.
make us worry about terms of service.
I
Oh?
will say, I am realizing with the way Ark's character works, theoretically, if he was buried with a fresh thing of cheese, by the time he woke back up, he would have a nice aged cheese to enjoy.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, if he was buried with a barrel of whiskey or like a bottle of wine, he would also have some really nice
you think-
aged alcohol.
Do you think if during one of his long naps you put him into a big thing of vinegar, he would be pickled Ark?
Ew.
I mean, it probably would not be pleasant. His skin would be much leatherier, I think,
Yeah.
after he dried out.
Dredd just sent me nutty cheeses. Didn't even know it existed. Didn't
Fables,
even know
call
some of
Frax,
these
please.
existed.
Also,
All right,
I'm just throwing this out there. We're 25 minutes into the session now. This is the longest we've ever gone messing around.
I'm so happy about this.
We've gone
I
into
love
30
chaos.
minutes before. We definitely have.
Yeah, but
Hold
it's
on,
rare.
real quick before we get started, because we will. Twyla brie cheese. I feel the same. Lucia cheddar. Farron brie again, and Ark feta. Oh, feta!
Ooh, feta's a good
I
one.
don't know. I don't think Ark would be feta, but you know what? That's fair.
It's a strong cheese for a strong fellow. Oh, for Strahd, Strahd is definitely like a one of those.
He's a
dark
wine
cheeses.
cheese.
He's like a port cheese.
Yeah, like a
Ooh.
wine-soaked cheese.
Yeah.
I love port cheese so much.
Bear says Strahd gets no cheese.
Strahd gets no cheese.
You
I
think
Lucia
Lucia
would be
is feta
up with everyone?
Pretty good,
God,
Dread.
you're too much, Dread. You're too much. You're charming. Anyway,
So
anyway.
instead of Cloud Kill, is he
Agata.
just doing Cloud
Agata.
Cheese?
Cloud
Yeah.
cheese. Cheese for everyone.
It's just
smells
Cheese
good.
Whiz hitting everyone in the face.
Oh.
But if I counterspell that, it'll be cheese for no one.
Well, anyway.
Cheese for no one.
Anyway. We have Cloud Kill, which is a level 5 spell. You're doing a level 3.
Which means I need to beat a 15 intelligence check.
That's right. So go ahead and roll that.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna remind everyone real quick, we have 11 viewer inspirations, in case I fuck this up
We
horribly.
do have a few.
Holy
but we
shit!
should-
I thought we only had like 8 or 9. It was just still an absurd amount.
This is just,
And it's a
gotten out of
23,
hand.
ladies and gentlemen.
It's gotten out of hand, frankly.
We should save those
you hear me
as much as we
clapping?
can. Big fight.
Let me mark off counterspell off my spell list. There we go. I'm
Okay,
at a level 3
okay.
spells now.
So I'm gonna need all of you to roll initiative.
I counterspelled it, yay!
Yes, yeah, indeed. You see this thing like finagle with its long spindly fingies, and nothing happens, and it just kind of like looks at you all with like a hanging lower jaw. All right.
This is a good time to tell the chat. There is something in chat now called DM Advantage, where if you redeem it, the next roll the DM makes is at advantage.
Why?
Yeah!
Why would you do this?
Because
you guys have 11 advantages that have been in storage for a very long time.
Another
Oh, that was
potion
almost
for the
an
DM.
18. Come on.
Dude, I've
But
been waiting.
instead it was an 8.
long time for this.
No. Then it was a 4 that became an 8.
Make sure, please, like, save a stockpile up for Strahd. Thank you.
27.
Oh, spend them all now on this thing.
All right,
27.
All right, very good. We're gonna go down the list. I guess 30 to 25.
I thought
Lucia.
DM Advantage was going to be more expensive.
27.
No, we agreed it would be the same cost.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like 12 or 15. Damn. Oh,
That's
that's
if
scary.
it was like inspiration, but it's not inspiration. It's just
Oh,
their
okay,
next
right,
roll.
right.
25 to 20. We
20.
have that oh, okay. Well, you're gonna be going behind the slod.
Why do I feel like this thing's deceptively fast for its size?
20 to 15.
17.
Okay, we have Ark, and then
Did you roll for
Fenric can just-
Pookie?
yeah, Van Ricken just behind. And then we have 15 to 10. Then we have 10 to 5.
8.
All right, we're gonna keep it in this order. All right, Twyla, it's your turn. The slod is in front of you.
Why
We
would
don't
it
know
be
what's
my
there.
turn? Lucia's first.
Excuse me, I don't know why it did that. It defaulted to you for some reason. Didn't go to top of the round. Lucia, it's your turn. The creature is in front of you.
Did you
Ark
go
is a
get your
creature.
potion?
Yes.
Casimir really rolled worse than me? That's impressive.
He
Wait,
intentionally took what is at the back.
Derek, you did say you got
Oh.
a potion, right?
Another?
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of...
Panic.
Oh, god damn it!
Just keep the liquor upstairs with you.
Guiding
Oh my
bolt.
god.
The potion, I mean. The...
13
Oh,
to
that's
hit
a-
on a guiding bolt.
Alright. I will get the potion, but let's get through Lucia's turn real quick. Okay, so you're doing a guiding bolt, eh?
Does
Yes.
13 hit?
At
That's-
13?
I doubt it.
Yeah, but it's... No, oh god, no it doesn't.
What do you mean, God, no?
I know,
There's
I
so
heard
much
that.
going
I went,
on.
hello?
There's so much going on. Who has the hero point?
Well, I mean, it probably has a really high COD.
Or who has the inspo?
Faerun and Ark.
Okay. So I will eat that. And then I will action surge. I'm going to spend I'll spend 1 grit for a deadly shot.
I see what you were gonna do there.
That's my main combo now.
With the smart combo.
Okay. Thank
Damn.
God I didn't misfire, but I did a hit.
It did not hit. In the shock of this thing showing up, the bolt went
Yeah.
to its left side and the shot went to its right. You overcorrected. All right. And should I save this for the? I'll save my shot for the drink. My potion for the break.
Oh.
So we can get along.
Oh, take it now! Boo!
Quentin redeemed it
Ah,
now.
so long from now. It's like
It's
an
30
We only
minutes!
just started.
It's like an hour from now.
Oh my god.
Take it now.
Fine.
Like everybody else.
You know
I'll
we
go
take
drink a whole
breaks.
bottle.
It's like 45 minutes away. You know we take it at like 8:15, 8:20.
All right, I'll be right back. Someone tell their best joke.
Us Dreadtooth just did.
No, Quinn, I'm still sick. A little. It's just congestion that's
Slide
lingering.
right off.
Uh-huh. Quentin is really sold that Faerun would be Munster cheese. Which Munster is a good cheese, so...
Munster is a good
good
cheese.
Hmm.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Oh.
Yeah, I love a good cheese platter with crackers and fruit and like almonds or something. Love it. I also love like some hummus there maybe with some like pita. I just love a good charcuterie board.
Are we still going on about cheese?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
put this on us. This is on you.
All right.
Well, to be fair, we were talking about charcuterie boards. Well, I was.
I like those too. I love me a good charcuterie. Anyway.
That's
It's
what I said.
Anyway, it's the creature's turn.
I
And
don't like that.
it can do this at will. And so it is going to vanish.
Oh. Oh, that's
Beautiful.
great.
It vanishes into thin air.
Anybody
You
got
f-
fairy fire?
You feel the
Combat
wind-
over?
You would be the person to have that.
I don't have it prepared.
Well,
Ooh. I haven't had to use it yet.
No, something's listed as at will. Does that mean it still gets an action, or is that its action?
That's its action.
Well,
That's its action.
most of
That-
the time, they can just do it at any time.
So everything we throw at it is at disadvantage.
Yes, and its attacks are at advantage. Okay.
But
And
it still
that's-
costs an action.
I guess that's its turn. Twilight!
alright, I get to use this spell for the first time. Twyla's gonna take a couple steps back while bonus action Blade Song. And then she's going to cast on herself See Invisibility.
Oh!
Ooh.
That is so funny that you did that because it's
Right
right
in
behind
front
you.
Oh,
Ooh, how
he's
did
right behind me, isn't he?
I have a question for you, Dirk. How did it get past me without me feeling it? Because I am in the doorway, and it
That's
is
good.
more than
That's a good
a
question.
5-foot square block.
That's a good question.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Damn, dude.
Anyway,
I'm
you alone can see where it is, Twyla, but no one else can. Anyway,
She's gonna gasp. Like, is it actually behind me?
it's literally right behind you.
Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yell that!
She's
Yell that!
she's gonna gasp sharply to herself as she jumps, and she's gonna yell, "It's right behind me! I can see it!" But I can't attack because I used my
And it just goes, oh, for fuck's sake.
itch. It's directly behind me!
Charge arc! It might still be a disadvantage, but at least you know the general direction.
That's true.
Ark?
Give it
Right,
your
my
best
turn.
shot.
Well, I've never cast the spell before, but I feel like it'll come in handy now. Bonus
Fairy
action.
fire?
No, it is not, unfortunately. Bonus action, branding smite, and
Ooh.
then I'm gonna make my way up here and
Roll at
attempt to attack it.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Sunblade. Go!
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, an 18 hits.
Awesome. See, all right. There's a very specific point about branding smite. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with an astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if it's invisible. and the target
Oh
sheds
my God.
dim light in a 5-foot radius and cannot become invisible until the spell ends.
Goodness gracious. All right. Well,
This
he's
is
visible
wonderful
again.
news, Ark.
So first is Sun Sword damage, which is 10, plus an additional
Nice.
6, and it's visible.
All right. So 16.
I'm gonna go refill my drink. Keep going.
Can't believe
Very
you
good, Ark.
fucking people.
Good
Can't believe
job,
you fucking
Ark.
people. I don't get the
You're
cloud
so
kill.
good.
I don't get the invisibility.
You don't get
No,
nothing.
nothing.
And my second attack is now just a normal attack.
All right.
$28.
That hits.
7 points. 7 points of damage.
All right. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That, indeed, it is.
All right. Van Richten's turn. And he's going to... No.
No, 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 no. Ba-da-da.
No, not like that. All right.
No. That's like Strahd in his castle right now. Damn it, that's where I was gonna go to do a spell, Van Richten. Fuck!
Oh, he doesn't know that. Anyway.
I'm gonna yell that out loud.
Nor did I. She's like, Jesus,
Damn.
what the fuck? All right, he's going to... let's see here. He's going to cast... Haste on... You know what? Not this time.
Oh.
Not this time. I think instead he will cast... Nah, fuck it, he'll cast Haste. He's casting Haste on Ark.
That's what we like to hear.
Alright, and that's his turn. Farron.
Epic.
Oh my god.
How did
Boom
Pookie
thing.
do? I missed it.
He
He
cast
casts
Haste
haste.
on Ark.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Can I move right behind it without leaving its like
That's fine, that's fine.
eh. So that's some of my movement, and then hold up. I want to get in a position where I'm flanking with Ark. Is that a position I can't see from here?
This seems like flanking to me.
Okay. Bonus action. Meow. Probably help if I had the saber-toothed tiger, stat block pulled up. Okay. So, my bonus. So that was my movement, my bonus action, shapeshift, and I am going to roll with advantage to attack this thing. So it's going to be 2d20 plus, what is it, plus 5 to attack? Yes. Hiya! Okay, so 12 plus 5. I think that hits, right?
17?
Oh man, his 18's the... God damn it.
So sorry.
Well, it hits the one of those. They hit with the plus 5.
All right.
So I'll do the claw attack only, which is 2d6 plus 5 slashing. So I'm gonna be real mad that I missed the first time. So I'm gonna go in and with my claws this time, and that's gonna be 11 points of magical slashing damage.
All right. All right. It's Casimir's turn. Casimir is going to use his turn to
Run away.
hide.
Yep.
He's gonna hide.
Fuck you, Casimir.
He's gonna go into the shadows.
I hope he's gonna be doing some rogue shit or something. I don't know. I don't even know what his class is.
Who knows? You don't know.
I assume a ranger or rogue of some sort.
He's actually leaving.
I don't think any of the NPCs have classes. I think they just have
so
I'm sure
stats.
some of them do.
So, Aragal operates off of the assassin stat block.
Like the creature, not the not
the creature,
the
which
class.
is based off of the assassin
Yep.
player character kind of thing, because it's got some of the same abilities. Anyway,
so it's similar to Rogue Assassin?
yeah, it is similar to Rogue Assassin. Yeah.
Okay. That's the best way I can understand it.
Lucia, it's your turn once again.
Help, it's behind me. It's gonna smack me in the ass.
What could you just say? Help, it's again.
Yeah, you did say that.
I'm happy I have one more of these slots. Spirit Guardian.
Why'd you move him?
I didn't mean to.
Spirit Guardian, make that save.
You
All right.
scared me, Derek. I thought he got extra move.
Yeah, this little creature gets a 14.
That's a failure, isn't it?
Should be at your level.
Yes, because that was just like 16, I think. I forget.
I think your save is a 16.
really
Mine's
need to write it
17,
down.
so yours has to be 16, yeah.
All right.
There we
you
go.
Certainly,
Thank you.
certainly
Yes,
get him with it.
no
So go ahead
problem.
and roll the
All
damage
right.
for that.
Yeah. Ooh. 12.
Not bad, not bad at all.
Do I have anything as a bonus action? I don't need the second one just yet. Okay, I'm good. And my turn.
Okay. It's its turn, and it begins regenerating.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's one of these.
Fire
these-
then?
There's a lot of these in Curse of Strahd, I fear.
It
A
makes
lot of
sense.
reading.
And what's it gonna do? That's the question of the hour. I'll tell you.
Just
Kill the man with
fireball all of
glowing
us,
sword.
Lucia. It's fine.
No.
We understand.
Just
No.
center it directly on him.
No.
All right. So it's going to. All of you who are near it, get your opportunity attacks in because he goes.
It's moving? Alright.
It sure does.
Okay.
Rapier,
Can I
go!
even? Okay, able opportunity attack with a ranged weapon?
That's a miss.
Yeah, it's 13.
Do we get advantage
26.
because we were flanking?
No, because it's leaving.
I'm assuming the 26 hits.
It sure does.
Alright, I'm gonna roll this and then I have fire damage.
14,
Damn, a natural 20?
Wow. Okay, so starting with Twyla, what's the total damage?
You didn't
It's
need
12
advantage.
points of piercing plus 2 points of fire, so for 14 total.
God damn it!
It's okay, Ark.
But I
It's a hit's a hit.
can I pump a smite into it? Because you can. It just says on hit. It doesn't say anything about whether it's an opportunity attack or not.
Yeah. Do you have to specify if you're smiting beforehand?
Not in 5e.
Not in 5e.
Okay, well,
Not
then
in
yeah,
2014.
I'll say that's fine.
But you double that, right? Because you crit?
It's always the thing I've always found crazy
double the
that you don't have
dice.
to specify.
I mean, like, oh, okay. So his
So
one
it's
becomes a
Less than
2.
7. Yeah.
That one becomes a 2, but this becomes a 22. So total it'll be. Sorry, brain not braining.
Is it
It'll
30?
be 30 points of damage, radiant.
Okay. Okay. And
Oh, no.
Lucia, did you roll anything?
Say it. I rolled like a 13.
All right, and it's going to turn and it's going to roar loudly at you. It's just going to go like a bellowing, sort of deep and throaty, almost like a bullfrog. You said you rolled a 13?
14
14.
for
okay,
like
okay.
the attack roll on it.
For a second, I thought I misheard you that you said 30, and I was like, "Holy!" What? I was like, anyway, and I need all of you to roll a Dex saving throw.
What spell is it doing?
It's fireballing you.
Oh!
Oh, shit again.
Y'all get fireballed a lot.
Everyone at +4.
Oh, I'm so annoyed because I passed the first one, I think.
Oh, 25.
21.
25. You two succeed. Ark, what'd you get?
Hold on.
Wait, I'm in wild shape form.
Ow. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, wait, I have inspo. I'm gonna use mine.
Yeah.
17?
You fail.
But plus
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 four.
the 5.
Plus
Plus
four.
Plus
Plus
do that.
4.
You succeed.
Yes!
What did you get?
18.
You succeed.
Does Pookie succeed?
Pookie succeeds. He's okay. You're all okay.
Christ.
But you're gonna take half this
It's
damage
still gonna hurt.
anyway.
God.
All right.
You are rhyming, Derek.
That's 16 points of damage to all of you,
Okay.
and it freaking just after it releases a deep and throaty bellow. It doesn't sound like that. And you begin feeling tremors along the ceiling.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, good.
Hi, Falco.
Very heavy footsteps.
Oh
if
no,
that
it's the
thing,
fucking thing.
It's not going to attack us, though.
It might.
Hi, Falco.
It might.
We're not by the lich.
We don't have the lich with us anymore.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Tyler,
but we
your
can
turn.
say division.
I don't think that'll control it.
We can hide in one of the. Maybe that's not a great idea, but maybe. Possibly.
Oh, I've got an idea, but I don't think it's a great idea. But it's an idea. I mean, we might as well, right? Like, whatever. Or,
Can't hurt.
oh,
Are these
I wonder-
creatures actually called Slugoths?
Slod.
They're called slods.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I wonder if what this thing's intelligence is like. Let's find out.
You can cast spells, so probably high.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
step over here, and I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Give it your best shot.
It has to make a saving throw.
Yeah.
Intelligence save, please.
Here we go. It's going to choose to succeed.
Motherfucker, it's got legendary resistances.
No.
Alright, well, it's gonna
Well,
take
at
half.
least we got
I
rid
mean,
of.
we are in the Ember Temple.
Yeah, I mean, it got rid of one, and now we know.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it'll still take half of this. It'll take 6 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And...
That's it. It
Oh.
succeeded.
Oh, that's right.
It
Fuck.
succeeded.
It doesn't take
I'm
any
like,
penalties.
Tell them what else? There's nothing else because it succeeded.
Also, it's a good thing I didn't do the other thing I wanted to do, because I forgot Casimir's right there.
Lol.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Were you gonna do? What were you gonna do?
Gravity sinkhole.
Oh god.
That's fine.
That would have been
If he-
funny.
You do a
His
lot
death
of grabbing
might
now.
benefit us.
That's her whole thing.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm hasted, so I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Go
Do it to him, Mark.
behind it. Behind it. And I'm gonna make 3 attacks.
Go
Haste
ahead.
doesn't give you advantage on those, right? No.
Nope.
No,
No.
you just get extras.
You can
That's
make an
fine.
additional attack, though.
First attack.
Ooh!
That hits.
11. Second attack.
I gotta see something. I gotta see something.
Ooh!
That hits.
13.
Okay.
At least.
Ah.
Are you gonna... Oh...
That don't hit. So what was the total damage you did?
24 points of radiant damage.
Hmm.
How's this thing looking?
Not that bad.
Oh, fuck.
It's pretty beefy.
Yeah, I figured.
Guys, is this where we TPK?
Maybe. We TPK'd
So
the
y'all
stupid
don't-
slot.
y'all wanted to
Fast
come
the
here.
Golem gets here. And if
Oh,
it's gonna
If the
be
golem gets here,
hostile-
it's gonna TPK us.
If the golem
Isn't the
gets
Amber-
here, I'm just gonna be like, division, division.
Isn't the Amber Temple considered one of the harder maps? In...
Yeah.
Significantly. By like
Yeah.
by like a huge margin.
Besides, like fighting Strahd, isn't it one of the hardest? I thought.
It's
think
right
it's
up there. It's
harder.
right up there. It's right up there with Ravenloft. Yes.
That's also what people said about Baba La Saga, and we fucking smacked her around.
That's true, but she didn't have any legendary actions or resistances,
Also, we fought her at a higher level.
which I found very odd.
We also just unloaded everything we had at her when we weren't already
It's true.
like, low on
I
resources.
wall of fired her home. I burned the fake baby.
All right, we're going to. Van Richten's going to fire twice as he's walking towards this thing like a bamf.
How's he looking?
Van Richten?
Yeah.
Fine. He hasn't taken a hit.
He got fireball damage.
Oh, you're right. He did. I completely forgot to write that down.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Thank you for doing that.
No!
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what this man's hit pool is.
I think it's similar to Aragal's. I know they have the
I
same
don't know
AC.
what the fuck Aragal's was. He never told us.
Van Richten has 70 hit points.
Oh. Wow.
Got more than I do.
I have
okay.
more than him, but
He's
not
no
by a
man.
lot.
Anyway. Okay. And he's gonna fire twice. The first one misses, and the second one, it's yes, get him, Silver Fox. Okay, and that's gonna be 13 points of damage. Okay, and now it's the cat's turn. Meow.
Meow. So I'm gonna move. I have 40 feet of movement as a cat.
Falco, to answer your question, you certainly may.
What?
I'm gonna move four tiles this way, and then I'm going to do a pounce.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy, and then thank you for the group potions, Falco.
Oh my god! And thank God I poured a double. I still have some. Okay, so.
So the first thing he needs to do, which I am 99.9% sure he will succeed on, is make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Strength saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm
he's
just
so
kidding, I'm just
horrible
kidding.
at those.
Andy, are
rolled
you
a
ready for a
24.
group potion?
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, okay, so he's not
Already
prone,
fine.
but I still get my bite and claw attack. I'm flanking with arc, I think,
Yeah, sure, I'll count that.
and
You'll
so
count
it's gonna
that. It
be
goes straight
2
through.
d20s plus 5. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen, and I'm gonna go in for my claw attack.
Give it your best.
I am not rolling hot tonight. Jeez Louise. Okay, well 16
Ooh.
plus 5 hits.
Sure does.
So that's gonna be 2d6, yes, plus 5. Why did I only roll 1? Okay, well, oh, I don't know where the other one went. Okay, so that's 7 plus 5 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
So 12.
All
7
right.
plus 5 is 12. Am I stupid? No, I'm right.
No, that's correct. Casimir's turn. He's going to fire an arrow. That's the sound an arrow makes.
Thanks, Casimir. Very cool.
It misses, and he's going to go over here, and he's going to. He's like, "You guys got this."
Damn
We
it,
actually realized when he fires the arrow, it's just a foam arrow, and it's like
It's a fucking Nerf dart.
It's Nerf or nothing.
It's just one of the Nerf bows. I'm
I'd
not
be-
actually allowed weapons.
I'd actually be more impressed if it was, honestly.
Lucia.
Okay, I'm going to walk forward, proc Spirit Guardians.
Okay. All right, it'll
All
roll.
right.
Yeah. It's a 7.
Damn. They cannot roll saves against me.
You really can't.
11.
1 point damage.
And because Twilight and Arc are coming up, I will use my second to last level 1 spell slot for Guiding Bolt. I really saved on my fucking level 1 spells.
You've got an abundance.
Nothing.
Can I give
No.
Lucia my inspo for that?
You already
You already
used
used
it.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
It's fine, it's
I'm
fine,
not
it's fine.
opposed to Lucia using a group inspo for this, to be
Yeah,
honest.
you want to use a group info? We have 11.
Yeah, let's just use
Sure, we have
dispatch.
11. Let's do it.
We have so many.
Might it-
Go ahead and
I-
roll again.
I just
Natural
feel
20.
bad.
Yes!
What?
Gotta be
Yes.
fucking kidding me.
All right, so we
So
have
this
10
is-
left, but
Is
That's
it
what we
is
like
it
to
double?
see.
I mean, is it double the result or double the dice? Because double the dice
Double
would
the
be
dice.
8d6.
It's double the dice. Not
Yeah,
unfortunately,
double-
not
No, no,
the
you
result.
take-
Double the dice that you roll. Like,
You roll
just
the same
a certain
number.
amount, but then you double them.
Yes.
Double the
Oh,
result.
okay, Okay,
Not-
that's what
roll
that was.
twice.
That's what the first one was. Okay, ignore this then because y'all confused me. Ignore this.
If you hit escape, it just gets rid of it.
Ignore that. Oh, okay, that's how you get rid of rolls. Thank you. Double this, 30.
30. All
30.
right.
30, and the next target, the next attack roll made by this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Shoot it.
Okay.
I don't have it. That's going to someone else. So that's
It's
my
the
turn.
Slahd's turn, and it begins rejuvenating again. You also hear the footsteps getting louder and louder. They're getting closer towards the stairs.
Well, he doesn't have advantage, right? It would be Twyla. It would be the next like
Well,
Yeah,
it would be
Twilight.
Twilight.
companion. Yeah.
As
or,
long
like,
as I
friendly.
attack it.
Mhm.
It's either Twilight or Arc. I was fine with either one having it.
It's right at the stairs. You guys can hear the sound.
Fuck,
Oh my
dude.
god, please help us! You know us! That's what I'm gonna say! You know us!
And the Slaad disappears.
It can't.
I can see.
Is it-
I can
It's
see
not invisible.
invisibility.
Okay, you can't see it.
What the fuck?
Oh, it
teleported.
teleported.
Oh shit.
All right, duck and cover.
All right. But we're not taking you out of initiative.
Mhm.
Guys, there's another. Oh, wait, it's Twilight's
That's
turn.
its turn?
Never mind.
Let me just go ahead and add the Amber Golem into rotation.
But we were cool with it!
No,
No, it was. No, we weren't.
It was temporarily pacified at best.
I
We
think
could. Which stairs do we hear it coming
gonna
from?
crash
Because there
down
are
somewhere.
The one you hear it coming from here.
from there. Because there's this set of stairs here, guys, that we can like run up if we so choose.
Maybe so. See that? Good idea.
I'm
Yeah,
considering getting rid of my 4th level spell slot to cast Ascending to Exocanther.
I don't know.
He
Call
might
off your guard
not
dog.
help-
He might not.
not help us.
What should we do? Just run and hide?
I think our
Uh,
best bet might be to run and hide and see if we can lose this thing.
Oh, he was really nice. Just tell him, can you please
Yeah,
call
but then
off
I
your-"
lose my combat ability for like the rest of this encounter. Well, where can we run and... Oh.
There's
The
this set of stairs
If we
here
all dash.
that it's because I don't think it can fit up these stairs, but I could be wrong.
Alright, well, my movement
Let's
speed
waste
is
dash.
45 feet with Blade Song active, so if I dash... Hold on.
I
I'm
hope
just-
everyone would be dashing.
I'm just gonna quickly
Oh,
do
yeah.
math 'cause I can't figure it out. Alright, so I can normally move 9, so I'm gonna move 18 tiles. I'm just gonna
Okay.
make it to the base of these stairs, basically. And look back at everyone.
Fucky, look at us for. Go.
Art,
Ark, it's your turn.
Dash, brother, dash!
you're hasted, you can, for free.
I
Oh yeah, you can dash for free and then just take your movement.
I am going to. That's
Don't
the
do
wrong
something
button.
stupid.
Oh, I always do something stupid. So
Why
Not stay and wait until we're all gone.
can you let me finish?
No!
I'm gonna come over here, offer my hands out to these two. I'm sorry, bonus action because I was here. Bonus action dash, using the hasted action. Come over here, offer my hands to these two, and then try to see if I can drag them with me.
Okay, if you want to
I'm-
drag them, first of all, they both need to consent to that. Van Richten does.
I'm willing. Yeah, I'll take it.
But then there's no shot you're getting as much movement speed you were going to because you're.
No, I'm fine getting half movement speed from there, or
Okay,
even
yeah.
quarter.
You get
'Cause
as
I'm-
much as their movement speed, is what I will say.
Honestly, fine with that. And then I'll drag them both 30 feet this way to make it easier for them.
Okay. I'll say that's fine.
Didn't he sell your actual action? Yeah.
Yeah, he still has his actual action now.
What are you gonna do with your actual action?
There's not much I can do with my action.
You can do Shield of Faith.
I'm
You
gonna
have Shield of Faith?
save. I do, but I'm gonna save that until we're in another fight because I also don't know where the slot is. So I'm gonna take a defensive stance until the start of my next turn.
Okay. It is Van Richten's turn. He's staying with you.
I would insist he goes on ahead. He knows
said-
he casted haste on me.
Okay, yeah, that's true. He would know that. He's a smart guy. Yeah, so he'll go ahead and move ahead, but he's not going to dash because he doesn't want to leave anyone behind. So he'll go
That's fine, as long as we're all close to the exit.
And he's like doing so with his back turned, with his gun like pointed at the entry because at this point the stairs are trembling.
How? It's not the golem's turn.
But the turns happen in tandem.
Sure.
Anyway,
Sure.
Cat.
Okay, I'm just gonna dash. 16 tiles.
Jesus.
Yeah, I have 40 feet of movement. Actually, I'm gonna just dash to here at the very top of the staircase so I can still, like, see everybody.
All right.
And I'm gonna be turned facing upward, though, so I don't have my back to it in case something comes from above.
All right. Casimir's turn. Casimir hears what's coming. He has his bow trained at the door. He sees all of you dashing for the stairs and knows that he probably won't be able to make it. So he uses his action to hide in here.
Do the doors close?
They don't.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I was like, wait, does he get trapped in there forever and become a sloth?
That'd be crazy. All right. It is the Amber Golem's turn. And it was moving at like a slow, lumbering pace. But as it's going down the stairs, you hear the pace kind of pick up a little bit as it goes.
Falls down the stairs.
It's like Lethal Company, it just fucking falls.
It's like the blind guy from Repo.
Oh yeah, Repo is what I bet.
And you do see it as it comes towards the entrance, and it sees you.
Oh.
And it's huge.
How fast can it move?
Very fast. Well, it dashed anyway. It would probably be more like here. There we go. But enough to see you guys plainly. And hold on, where were we? It can't do anything else because that's its whole turn. But it does see you. It's got a sort of like hawk head, almost like a sort of gigantic statue to Horus. Did I post?
You already posted a picture of it.
Okay,
You did, yeah.
All right, Lucia.
Honestly, horrifying.
Division.
It is... That's what you say?
They haven't.
Not that you know of. I mean, like it's not its turn. You do
He's
anything
gonna
else?
say that and then run.
Oh my god, you be kidding me?
It just looks at you quizzically, like, and then bye-bye.
I dashed to get up here just to
Okay,
clarify.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Like a little bit further back to here. That's it.
All right. Real quick, let me jot something down. All right, Twilight, your turn.
Oh man, does this thing look like it's aggressive? Can I tell? I know it's a statue,
coming-
but
It's coming right at Ark.
it's coming right for Ark?
Yeah. It sees him and it is going directly towards him.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ark? You need to get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole.
Where?
On hard.
Let me show you where- on Ark! I'm gonna show you where the radius is, because if it fails, it gets pulled towards the center.
It has to be somewhere you can see.
Up in the sky.
I could do it at the ceiling.
It would take a little bit of fall damage. Possibly fall prone.
Yeah, actually, I'll do it. I can't get the fucking thing to go into the air, but I would like to... Yeah. Like, at the ceiling. Like here.
All right, then.
I need it to make
Can you do that again real quick?
I don't. Okay, I just
Allow
like
me. How much is it?
4.
4.
It's gonna get a Zenithar or whatever his name is.
Exocanther?
Exocanther. I need it to make a con saving throw, which it's definitely gonna pass, but
Yeah, it does have a lot of that. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's going to be a 19.
that beats it, but it's gonna take half of this. Damn,
11.
that
Okay.
really sucks. Alright, it'll take 11 points of force damage, and it will not get pulled towards the center. But
It's very heavy.
yeah, I imagine it's like just stone grinding against each other as like she waggles her fingers and a little twist of gravity happens.
It's that like stone grinding against stone meme sound.
Yeah, the Wait, is this thing just Regirock?
Maybe.
Oh my god, it's a Regirock. Okay, then for the rest of her action, Twyla's gonna hold her hand out to Van Richten, because he's right there. And, like, try to pull him up the stairs with her.
Okay. He can't move until it's his turn, but... So you're readying your movement, we'll say.
Art could do it, how come I can't?
Because he's more than 5 feet from you.
Okay, how about I walk up 5 feet and then do it?
Okay, fine.
I'll still get 40 more feet of movement.
Okay. Alright, he's gonna come up the stairs with you.
Pulling him up to here.
Alright.
Ark, run!
Your turn. This gigantic thing is fucking right on you.
Right, I'm gonna
It's surprisingly fast for something that big and heavy.
main action, dash, hasted action, dash. Which would be quad movement, right?
Yeah, so it'd be what, 12 and 12, so 24 tiles?
Yeah.
Well, plus movement is doubled from haste, right?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you're dashing, normally you can move 6, but if you're dashing, it's 12, right?
Well, because you can also take, when you're hasted, you could take main action, dash, and then also hasted action.
Well, that's what I mean. So if you did both, it'd be 24 tiles, would it not?
Yeah, it would be
What-
12 tiles and then another 12 tiles. Because you're using your regular action and your hasted action to dash.
And the target's movement speed is doubled while hasted, so that's 60, and then dash, which is 120, and then double.
Oh, you already have doubled movement without even dashing.
Oh.
So I'll go 240 and just run away from this thing. Bye-bye. How many tiles is that?
More
9,
tiles than we
hold
can
on.
calculate.
Okay, so this would be...
You want to move 240
8.
feet?
And
Oh,
then
that's
this
a-
would be 5. So it's a good old 13 right there.
I'll just keep going, you know. I'll take the invert. Bye, guys.
Bye, Ark.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, you have,
Um,
it's like 48 tiles of fucking movement.
Goblin.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
Dred's right.
wait up. I'm gonna wait up here by the doors for you guys.
Okay, I'm going to rule that since he went with you, Twyla, he was able to use his movement early, but he doesn't get, like, double movement for it. So he can't move. But he's got his,
What?
Well, why would it make sense that, like, just because someone's dragging you, you can go twice as fast as you otherwise would?
Momentum.
to help you. It's so
I-
it's
I-
specifically
Like I
so
so
just
that-
said, he did it with Ark.
No, but he didn't move again his turn after, is what I mean.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
He could get on my back and
He literally moved up to
dash
where
with us.
the bottom of the
about
staircase
this?
after that.
I
Let me
will-
look up the rulings on how this works.
It's
was
like
like,
the
I'm
peasant
pretty-
railgun all over again.
I'm a saber-toothed tiger. You could just climb on my back and I'll fucking run.
Okay.
I'll run with him on top. My strength
okay.
is good. As a Tygo. It's 18.
Let's see here. It's a little bit complicated.
Typically, the way it works, I know it can be a little complicated, but normally it's you can help another creature move by using half of your movement, and then they get their movement after it.
I'm seeing a
But
lot of
that's-
rulings as like you can help someone move if you're like grappling them, but I'm not seeing like a. Let's see. Give me a moment, guys. We might need Cat in the ring for this. Aztec, how do you feel about this?
Cat might be
Oh,
busy.
bingo.
Yeah, this is the help. Cat, we need your help.
Hashtag.
It is really funny that like we're checking off all the bingo marks tonight and Aztec didn't make a bingo card.
I don't see anything on like helping someone move. This is new to me.
I'm guessing you would almost have to rule it as grappling the person, even if it is a willing.
Yeah,
grapple.
like a willing grapple. But then, if that's the case, then you would be counted as encumbered. Bear. So if we are trying to figure out, can a player character help another player character move on player 1's turn, and then have player 2 still move on their turn?
Would
Red
they
said
still have
normally
their
you just move half your speed.
Okay, so
Which
it's just you can, but it's halved speed. Now we didn't do that because, for whatever reason. So
Well, Ark was hasted.
I'll say that
I would have been hasted.
I'll say
so
that he
it
has his movement, but he's not going to go on without you guys anyway. So he'll go like up to here.
Please hurry.
He'll join. Fuck it. But we'll just have to remember the half move rule from now on. That's a little complicated one. Little movement thing. All right, Cat, go ahead.
We're getting close to break time anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna dash again. So, moving. What was that? That was 5 tiles. I have 16. So another 5 here, and then where the fuck did everybody go? Oh, we're stuck at the door. I can't open the door.
They're up there. Lucy and I are still stuck down here.
I'm like right
Open
here.
the
Yeah.
door. Well, no, I'm a cat. I can't open the door. Well, no, I can't do anything.
I'm imagining Faerun just pawing at the door and meowing.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start clawing at the door with my.
Just looking back at Ark.
That's my
and,
turn.
Okay, just 1 second. Let me see what the specifics are of that door. As we get to Casimir's turn, he's hiding. We're going to skip him. And then
The door's
We had
a
opened. We had
Cat
opened
would
it
like
once
to open
already.
a door.
from the top.
What else
Yes,
is new?
it's not locked.
Oh, so I could push it open with like my head? Well,
No,
I
I mean
used my
there's
dash.
still a doorknob or like a handle. But
Oh, it's a pull. It's not a push. Okay.
regardless, Gollum, and it's
Is
going
it
to-
coming up the stairs behind us?
If it
Sure
gets to
is.
me, I'm fucking cooked. Oh god.
Wait, it can fit up the stairs?
Sure can.
Oh yeah.
Barely, but
Okay.
it can. And it's going to perform something. I'm going to need Lucia and Twyla to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck, I'm not good at those. Oh, actually I'm proficient. I just don't have good wisdom.
Wisdom,
19?
please. I have really good modifier for this.
Knock on wood, girl.
13.
Twyla, you succeed. Lucia, you are slowed.
Can we
Asshole.
use another inspiration?
Do you want me to burn through all of
Your
them?
speed is halved. You cannot make opportunity attacks, and you can't make more than 1 attack on your turn. In addition, the target can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn. It can't do both.
Is this slow?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
that's
you
slow.
just said it. He's slow. He's
Does
slowing.
this count as
Oh,
getting
oh,
hit?
oh.
well, it's. I wouldn't say that. I mean, you're not taking a hit, but you are affected by a spell.
Okay, because I was thinking using my. Does my burn reaction proc? We never really figured out the specific trigger.
It's when you take damage.
Okay, I can deal with that. I was just curious because it's technically not an opportune attack.
Fair enough. Anyway, it's your turn.
Should
Barrel
we,
has mine.
DM, since it's 8:15, should we take a break
Oh.
at top of round?
Let's
It
take
is
a
top
quick
round.
10-minute break.
Okay, I gotta take a trash.
Yada da.
Snack
I
break,
gotta
pee
go
break,
bathroom,
smoke
I'll
break,
be
whatever it
back.
is you gotta do, now's the time to do it. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. Lovelies.
10-minute break, baby. Woo, we'll be right back.
Also,
That
Derek,
includes myself. Yes.
I want to ask you really quick, since you brought this up off stream earlier, I just wanted to double check.
Right.
Are we still doing a shorter session tonight, or did you just want to go full
We
length?
will see where the combat leaves us. We might need that extra time to just kind of wrap everything up.
Gotcha.
And yeah, absolutely. All right, BRB guys, enjoy the slideshow, and then I'll be back to banter in just a second. Dread, I didn't leave it. I just wanted to say that I love you.
Love you, Dread. Hi, Dread. It's doing a lot better than it was. I'm just still congested. But I'm feeling a lot better. Aw. Thank you, Dread. We love you. I'm happy to be back and able to do some bebopping and talking. I will be right back myself. Give me one moment. I'm back. Oh, thank you, Mama Dread. It's good to be back. Tell you what though, gang, I am tired tonight. I almost crashed out at work today. I'm sorry, Dread. Thank you, Bear.
Oh, I'm back, and I'm feeling so ready for you guys to. Oh, I like that art. Anyway, I'm feeling so ready for you guys to kick some butt.
Oh my gosh.
Or have your butt
I
kicked.
thought I was like, I was making popped corn.
Barry, you didn't hear anything. That didn't happen. Just don't pay any mind.
It's a really cute piece of Valentisero. I love it.
Yeah, it's cute too. Val gets around, man. That guy's passed around like a freaking basketball.
Damn.
That's how his character is, isn't he?
He's getting
He
shit.
just
from all
finds
these
someone he
characters.
likes and he's like, you will be mine now.
I thought he was a twink for so long. Turns out I was wrong. Turns out he's on an all-protein diet, as a matter of fact.
He's a little bit, if I remember. Bear would have to describe it, actually. Because I don't want to say it if I'm remembering incorrectly. I'm so out of breath.
Oh my god, Aztec's back. Welcome back, Aztec. We had a
Aztec.
question for you, but it got answered, so don't worry. Everything's okay.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We'll jump in the call to talk about my stinker. Don't worry, we'll keep it actual factual in regards to Val.
Yeah, it turns out he's very beefy, and he, you know, he's a little bit of a... He's for the
Wait.
streets, but that's okay. We respect that.
Did you scroll up, Aztec? Is that why you said it's wrong? What?
I'm back, but I gotta go back AFK in a bit to get food.
All right, well, just make your turn real quick, and then...
Gotcha.
Dread, oh my god.
You're slow. You can choose an action or a bonus action, but you can't do both.
I'll just dash, so I get 6
That's just
tiles.
regular movement. Regular movement.
Yep.
All right.
So, here for 3. Here for another 3.
You're all just at the door. You've all used dash to get to the door, and everyone's just like piling up. Open the door!
They didn't want to leave everyone behind, and then a cat came
No,
up
that's-
and couldn't open the door.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let me just write something down real quick. You'll never guess who's regaining all his hit points.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, I think I have a strong suspicion of who's
Guys, I think we
regaining.
gotta just get the fuck out of here.
I think our time
Yeah.
in the Amber Temple is well and truly over.
All right, Twilight, it's your turn. This golem's right in front of your fucking face. It tried to cast a spell on you, but you are good with spells, and you were able to resist the power.
If I dash, I get 18 tiles, so I'm going to... I'm having a really hard time picking up my character up these stairs. So let me just...
Rejecting.
Alright, 4
4.
here. And
I
then
had a hard time as well. It's difficult.
I'll say another 3, so that's 7. I have 11
You've
more.
gotta open the door.
I'll come here. Can I open the door?
You're using your entire turn to run.
Can I use my action to open the door?
Ark can certainly open the door.
What? Why can't I? I'm at the door.
But you dashed. You used your entire action
No, I
to run.
didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay, my bad. Are you sure you didn't?
Well, technically I moved 7 tiles and my movement is 9, so I don't have to dash.
Well, then you're fine. Then you're fine. Yes, you can open the door. And it's old, and it takes a second to open these heavy beamed doors that go like.
I'll
and
use
you can
my
hear the
last 2
footsteps
tiles.
behind you. You can feel the entire stairway going. And the door just does not seem to want to open fast enough.
As I push through and try to like make way for everyone, I'm gonna say, guys, it cast a spell on Lucia and I. Be careful.
Ark, it's your turn.
Right. I could see Lucia is moving a little bit less gracefully than normal.
And also, Twyla having said that.
And Twyla having said that, if Lucia allows it, Ark would like to grapple them and lift them up over their shoulder.
I won't contest.
All right.
I'm not happy about it, but I won't contest.
All right. So main action: grapple Lucia up on shoulder. Hasted action: dash to double my movement.
Now
that's
still
up.
Now you're encumbered now,
Which
so
will
it's still
be
half movement.
half. All right.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. So I get quadruple movement, which is
Well, no,
112.
hold on a second. I'm not trying to actually too much. I thought quadruple movement was if you dashed with your action
No.
and dashed again with.
No.
Okay.
So haste doubles your movement, and then using a dash action doubles it again.
Okay. So you just get like effectively like a regular dash here if it's halved?
Effectively, yes. It would just be a normal dash, so I could move 60 while carrying Lucia. And I'm like, Lucia, we just got to get out of here. I don't think we're ready to face this thing. Everybody
Yeah,
run.
I was like, I've been saying we should get out of here.
You were right. And Ark is gonna make his way to that.
Y'all act like that's a new thing.
So, I get 12. Yeah, 12. So I'm gonna go here for 7.
It's so funny, Ark. As you go through the hallway, guess who's here?
Oh my god, is the fucking Strahd here?
No. The Slahd's not there, but there is something else there.
Hello,
What?
Strahd.
Jeez, how am I gonna represent this?
What the fuck is
Strahd.
there?
3 flame skulls.
God damn it.
God
Oh.
damn it!
My god.
Looks like they were heading to where they were hearing some noise come about.
So where are they?
They're right behind
I
you
know exactly how to handle
in the
them.
hallway.
All right.
Can't counterspell anything, guys.
So
I know what to do.
I'm not done with my movement. Ark was turning right, so he might not have seen him. I'm assuming Lucia is just gonna scream something along the lines of "fuck" as soon as they see
Pretty
him.
much. Just son of
Got
a
it. I
bitch.
got it. Keep
I'm gonna-
moving.
I'm gonna make another.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put Lucia down and encourage them to run towards the crevasse.
The crevasse.
Yeah, the
Yeah, where the
crevasse
walls
the
were
that's
way
in
out.
took
The
over.
way
the-
out. Yeah. Okay. The way out. Sure. That is a way out. You're right.
And it's a
All
way
right.
out. I don't think we should go that way
Before
anymore.
Van Rick did.
Van Richten's turn, and he's just like, he's got his gun out and rapier out as this thing's coming up the stairs, and he's gonna dash himself. Actually, no, he's not. He's not gonna go beyond Twyla. He wouldn't do that. He would stay with her, and he's going to ready an action to act defensively when needs be. But I'll say he moves up to here, but like in tandem with Twyla. We'll say so. It's not gonna.
This is best.
Is he moving me with him? Like,
No, not with you. He's moving in tandem, so we'll say he's gonna move with you. So as soon as it's your turn, he'll move, as far as he can with you. Anyway, Farin.
Okay, so
Leg it. Just book it.
It's gonna fireball us, Ark. All 3 of them are.
These guys are gonna go at the end of the initiative
No,
order.
disable torch. Movement. I didn't use all of it.
It might be best to scatter at this point.
Bonus action. Take away wild shape. Action. I'm gonna use the staff to cast Cone of Cold at the 3 of them.
I'm gonna save you the time. You do that, they're immune to cold damage.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
What the fuck?
Oh,
So,
fuck.
What the genuine fuck?
We're so fucked.
As you use the spell, it goes right over them, and they halt for a moment, kind of look at each other, like DreamWorks style, and then look back to you and continue flying in your direction.
okay, then I'm gonna. What did I use? 5 tiles of movement? I have 1 more. Is fair. Actually, no, I have. Because I have a little bit more movement. So there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Okay. Casimir's turn. He's gonna dash.
See,
does.
where even is Casimir?
He went and hid in that room.
You don't know where he is right now, but he's dashing.
He's gonna leave while all of us are fucking off.
Yeah, probably.
Gollum's turn.
He got what he wanted.
Gollum's coming up.
Also, don't forget, Lucia's not there anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I gotta move the token.
Okay, let's see how fucking this thing go. We'll call this 3. So that's 3. I gotta kind of piecemeal this a little bit. That's 15. We're gonna call this 4. That's 35. Oh, right. Lucia's not there. My bad. 35, and he can go another 25. So he can make it here, but he's dashing, so he can't do anything. He's gonna get right up on you. He's right behind you. He's on your tail. And Van Richten is like, kind of like, it's more like you're yanking at Van Richten because you're faster than he is, and it feels like a mad dash, a scramble away from this thing that's literally shoulder to shoulder against both the walls. Its stepping shakes the halls, and it feels like this would be a hell of a fight, even if there weren't more magically enhanced enemies near you, and an invisible somewhere, not invisible, but another gigantic toad thing somewhere in here ready to gobble you up. Oh boy. I just want to let you know this brings me no pleasure, guys. It's the flames.
Oh, we're 100% TPKing here. I have a very
Yeah, we
strong
might
feeling.
actually, guys.
If I was a betting man, I'd put $5 down on
Well,
this.
there's a
all night.
reason.
I'd
this
put a
place is
boogie dollar
called-
down.
There's a reason this place is called the Amber Drama. Anyway, first
It's
two.
3 fireball.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
We
what else are they gonna do? Yeah.
What are we rolling? Deck saves?
I'm gonna need you to roll. Jesus,
3 of
I'm so-
them?
I'm so sorry. Roll 3 deck saves, please.
Ooh.
And Farron, I don't think
This is
you're...
Farron. This is Farron, Lucia,
Fail.
and Ark.
Farron, I don't think you're in
Success.
range to get the +4.
That's okay.
The spell save DC is 13.
Don't forget we have inspos, guys.
You only have to beat a 13.
Can
You do have
I
inspo.
use an inspo for the last one so I fail only one of them instead of 2 of them?
I'm fine if you use 2 inspos.
We can't.
I'll
Remember,
try.
Derek said we can't.
Oh,
Well, no,
yeah.
2 separate rolls. They're 2 separate checks.
I
So
thought you
yes,
said
can.
we can't use multiple for
Okay,
the same
I rolled
check.
a d20, but I meant
It's not
to
the same check.
add.
They're 3 separate checks.
Mm.
Alright. One person at a time.
It's 13, so 2 of them succeed and 1 of them fails.
Okay. And what about?
No, I mean
Lucia?
2 of them fail. I succeed twice and fail once. Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Ark and Lucia. What about you?
What were we
was-
doing,
I was-
Cyrus?
You need to make 3
separate
deck
deck
saves.
3 separate decks is heard. Fun fact, driving by them, does my Spirit Guardians proc?
What's the range on that?
18, 15 feet out from me.
15 feet out from
18
you?
for the
And
first
you
one,
were
21
hugging
for the second, and then for the third one, it is a 11.
I'll
Plus,
I
say
think
it's
all those
one
are
of
plus
them.
for the arc.
I'll say your Spirit Garden procs on one of them.
All right, that's fine.
What is it? It has to be to what again?
DC 16. Let me check to see. I think it's wisdom.
Wisdom?
Let me take a look. Wisdom save.
It rolled an 11.
Oh wait, wouldn't
Okay.
the Amber Golem have proc Spirit Guardians when it ran up to you before?
Probably.
Probably.
Well, it did, but I thought it rolled for it. Or did it not?
I don't
I
remember.
didn't, I didn't roll for it. I'll roll
It's
for
too
it.
long.
It didn't bring it. We didn't bring it up.
I'll roll for it now. It would have failed as well because it just got a
Ooh.
7.
All right, I'm gonna
So
smack
just,
you. with
just
the-
this damage that you're doing for the flame skull, I'll apply it to the golem. as well.
Okay, then the previous one was 9. I know it's a 17, but I'd rather tell you the one I rolled.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so
Lucia, technically, you succeeded all of them because you're within Arc's range.
Yeah, so you get a +4 to each of those.
So you take
Okay, so
half
my
damage
lowest
to
my
all.
lowest is a 16.
That still
Or
succeeds.
plus 15.
Yeah,
We're good.
He said the DC was a 13.
yeah.
That's right.
Arc,
That's good.
roll.
I did. I have to calculate it out. So 19, 18, no, 19, 15.
You only rolled twice.
And then, no, I rolled once above you, and then 13.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, Ark, how come you have advantage? Is that haste?
Haste.
It gives you advantage on Dex?
dexterity.
That's fucking
Yep.
awesome.
It is really cool. Haste
So
is
does
a
a
goated spell.
13, does a 13 beat?
Meets it beats. Yeah, you're good. All of you succeeded, all of them, except for Farron, who failed 1.
Yeah.
Okay, just bear with me here, guys. This is going to be a lot of damage. So, 8d6.
Do you happen to have an absorb elements spell prepared, Farron?
Okay, so your first one is going to. This is the first one. So keep track of the ones you failed and the ones you didn't. Farron, you failed the first one.
No, I failed the last one.
Okay, so all
Or
of you
the
take.
second one. I don't know.
All of you take on the first one 14 points of damage. That's halved. The second one, you all take 14 again, and on the last one, you all take 11 points, except for Farron, who takes 21.
I'm still up.
So 14.
14, 14, 11.
Went from
Mhm.
80 to 31.
It's not even
Think
that
I'll
bad.
be short rested. I got myself up to 80 and my max is 81.
I'm still up.
Okay. You guys are making some goated saves. Lucia, your turn. You're still slowed. You can use an action or a bonus action. You can't do both. You can only use half your movement speed.
Oh wait, Lucia, you... Oh. I thought...
Last for
You're
a
still
minute.
killing me, yeah, Ark? What were you asking, Twyla?
I don't know if this is the way it works or not with this creature, because I don't know if this is like an ability it's doing or if it's a spell that it casts, but with slow, you can try to succeed the save again at the end of each of your turns.
I don't know if it works like that.
But I don't know if that's how it works for this
Well-
creature.
A target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on success. So go ahead and roll on that.
Wisdom was it?
Yeah.
Boy.
God damn. Well, I have a +8 in wisdom and I failed that.
We'll try it again. Maybe this time will be a bit different.
22 plus 4
You're
from
fine.
Ark.
You succeed. You are not slowed.
There we go. First, I'm going to use my free action to redeem a viewer inspiration.
Oh, thank you. We're back up to 10.
Yeah.
You're still going to carry me, yeah, Ark?
Well, he put you down.
Oh, okay, fair.
so he can make it.
No, I can continue.
No, you're
carrying.
good, you're good, you're good. It might work out if you do. Okay, first, since I can actually do it, I'm going to second wind. So 1d10 plus 3. Six. I'm at 30 now. I don't have any spell slots. I have like 2 level 1s, that's it.
All right, split decision time.
Yep. We're out of here, yeah?
Yeah, I think we're just out of here. I don't think we can stay anymore.
I think
No,
that the
I'm
not
skulls are
even
probably
gonna
gonna
bother.
follow us, but... Because they can't.
They
We
are,
can do
but-
it outside then.
Some things probably will, some things probably won't.
I'm not even gonna bother healing myself because healing
The crevasses
cure
over
wounds
here.
is an action.
Yeah.
I'm moving here, and I'm going to hold my action to healing
Please.
word anyone that goes down.
Please.
What's being ping over here? The secret.
This is
Ark's
the
trying to
exit
ping
outside
you where the
map?
exit is.
Okay. I think so. It's over here.
Well,
No,
there's
the-
the hole in the wall.
Gotcha. Okay, but
That's where Ark was like trying to get you before.
I'm gonna hold my action to healing word anyone that goes down or gets hurt as they're running through.
Ark wanted to go back and grab people.
Yes, but I'm here to try and aid in case that goes wrong.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. I'm holding healing word.
I used my mass cure wounds already. God
Man,
damn
this
it.
would be a dick move.
Anyone through here, I can hit with it if they're attacked.
I like how Darius like this would be a dick move. I think you're supposed to do those if you're DMing Curse of Strahd.
You're right.
Whatever you think is supposed to end friendships is probably the right move.
I just want to make sure I'm getting the rules on this right real quick.
And we died. We died so fast and clean.
Messy.
Okay.
So we'll be
now,
clean.
All right, we're gonna. You know what? Because the rules for plane shifter are a little bit swirly here.
Oh, it plane shifted.
So we're just taking the slot out of the equation here. Okay, Twilight, your turn.
You said Van Richten's moving with me? Like
He's moving with you. He would not leave you behind.
Even if I dash?
If you dash, he will go as far as he can with you, but he cannot match your movement. I've been keeping track of his tiles, don't worry.
Alright, let me just try to measure out some tiles really quick. To figure out what my movement is. So I can go
Do you even
here.
know these things are... Yeah, you definitely know we all got fireballed.
I saw it, probably, or heard it behind me at the very least.
You someone fireballed us!
She sees all of her friends run down the hall, and then she just hears...
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
seeing bright flashes of
okay.
orange light.
Alright, yeah, I can make it. I'm gonna run and go behind this corner over here with Pookie Bear. How did I lock this fucking ruler? I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
He's gonna go as far as he can with you. But he can't go all the way with you.
Casimir.
Right here.
I'm not too concerned about that guy.
I do not give two bitches.
I'm
Alright, then,
already
then in that case,
about it.
I'll go here because I'm not letting go of him.
Okay.
You bitch, that just gives me more chance to heal more people.
Did that
Mark?
use up all of my movement then? Was that?
Well, I mean, if
If
you're
I'm
staying with
going,
him, then no,
if
it
I'm
didn't.
going here. Yeah, I still would have to dash though because I can only move 9 tiles otherwise.
Okay.
Wait, Lucia, you're going that way? We're not going out of this little...
No, she said she's holding healing word.
Oh, that's right. But we are trying to get out here, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm just holding healing word in case anyone gets
Okay,
hit.
okay. I was, like, confused for a sec. I knew you were doing that, but... Okay.
Alright,
All right.
Never see.
Have you seen what she said?
Hi, Peepaw.
I'm stressed.
What are you doing, Ark?
All right. Ark has an idea. Bonus action. Hold on. Let me check some.
Bonus action dad. That's what I heard.
Ark, drag everyone with you.
Well, so my plan is to grab Faerun, come this way, get everyone to this side of the door, and then close the door, and then we leave. Maybe that'll slow him down just long enough.
Can you close the door? Aren't we like in the door?
I was gonna give you a little push and then ask Van Richten to close the door behind us.
Is that allowed?
I would close the door. If you
Oh yeah,
grab-
you're both after.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say. I mean, like, you can't like move like multiple people unless you.
I'll run and close the door. You don't have to grab me. I can just use my movement and close the door without dashing.
I was gonna grab you this way. You were closer to the exit, and Van Richten can close the door just before.
Oh, but
You know
I'm
what
the
I
only
mean?
one who can. I mean, if you can close the door on your turn and do that with me, sure. But if you can't, then I'll close the door on my turn. That's what I was planning.
I'm gonna grab you and then ask Van Richten to close the door and get Twilight to this side.
Okay.
I feel like he would do that. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. Bonus
Okay.
action, dash, or hasted action dash. grab Farron, just lift it up over the shoulder,
Yeah, I'm pretty tiny,
and then
despite the heels I'm wearing. Move me, DM,
Over here.
please. Wherever he goes.
and then the rest of my movement will bring us.
Let's go,
over
thanks,
to-
Ark! Because I'm like over your shoulder.
All right.
And then I will put you down and ask Van Richten to close the door.
Van Richten's turn. He's going to move forward. He's going to bring you a little bit forward with him. I'm just going to give you that.
I'm standing in the
Thank you.
doorway.
And he's going to close the
don't
freaking
think
door as,
Twyla's gonna
as fast
oppose
as he
that.
can. The freaking flame skulls are like closing in on you guys. Just
Shit,
about
we
to
gotta
break
close the
through
other door.
as the door closes. And you can hear their like roaring flame of their immolation just behind that pane of door. Only for a second, as it seems they're looking for another way around.
We gotta close this other door.
Favorite, your turn.
Leave. Go.
I know, but the other door's open. Okay, I'm gonna... Wait, I get 7 tiles, right? Yeah, because I have 35 feet of movement.
Unless you want to dash.
Which way do I... Which way is out besides this way? Should I go in a certain direction?
There's a gap that's like over here.
Once you are out of this fissure, and we'll say once you're like... Yeah, there you go. So you guys are going through the fissure. Once you get there, we'll say you are, for all intents and purposes, out of the temple. And you are outside.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I dashed, so I can't heal myself.
Alright. He's gonna dash again.
Bye, Casimir.
Casimir's gonna catch up to us.
Did we shut the door on him?
It's so funny you say
No.
that, because here he is.
Oh,
And,
he's on the other side.
and he comes on through.
We waited for you.
He's like, well, that was something.
We're not-
Oh, he
yeah,
can't
keep running.
dash.
Can't.
You can't, yeah. Alright. How about that? It's the golem's turn. The golem...
Can he open the door?
He might not know we're here because he
Open
didn't.
Your...
Open your...
Isaki
He didn't-
project!
He didn't
Alright,
see
we go.
exactly where we went.
Sakaki? Excuse me, I got that wrong.
How
Golem's
dare
gonna
you.
come to here. It's gonna dash up here. And it's gonna... You know, that's all it can do for now. But you can hear the thumping of its footsteps. Its lumbering footsteps, and you know it's coming
Lucia,
right
you gotta
to the
slam
door.
that fucking door shut, girl.
And you know that just based off of the size and the weight of this thing, it seems as though it won't have much trouble opening this door. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe we should just run then.
Flame
I don't know.
skulls!
Yeah, fuck the
Who
door,
knows?
just go.
Can they fireball the door while the golem is standing in front of it?
No, the
you-
golem's at the other door. He's at the open one.
You
He's
don't
coming
know.
up
not.
to the open
No, he's
one.
not.
Oh, he's not?
No.
No, he's at the closed one.
Yeah, look, he's
Oh.
right there.
Can they fire? Yeah. Would they do that, or would they know not to? Or are they just mindless,
You don't,
brainless?
you don't know what they're doing. You can't see them.
Fuck.
So far away.
Alright, never mind, Lucia, run.
Alright. Lucia?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out. Bye.
Goodbye. My final message. Change the world. Goodbye.
Dash 6 here. And then another to catch up to Farron right here.
Alright. Twyla!
I'm dashing 18 tiles, and I'm gonna try to bring Pookie, too, so, I don't know.
Okay.
Pokey!
We'll just say you guys move to get there. Because it's like, it's only arc between.
Pokey's looking absolutely frightened this evening.
I'm here with Pookie this evening. He's wearing his evening best, Pookie. Give him a show for the camera. I haven't seen that TikTok page in a long time, actually. I don't know
Alright.
if they're still around.
They had a
Ark.
baby.
Your
Whoa.
turn.
That's the last I saw of them.
Where did he go?
Hugo.
Van Richten, he's like gone.
He's right next to you.
No, he's not.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
He's right here.
What?
Whoa.
Guys, he's in front of Favorite and Lucia.
He disappeared.
Come
He-
on,
he
Lord,
did a
by
disappearing
accident,
act.
didn't you?
anyway, Ark, what are you doing?
All right.
Go, Art, go.
Honestly, Art does not want to leave anyone behind in this hellhole.
Nah,
he's
fuck that.
He's gonna hasted action, dash. He's going to go over and see if Casimir would allow him to grab him and leave.
Casimir's like already panting at this point. Looks he's been running for some time, but he nods.
He's
So
like,
Ark's gonna
"Fuck,
run up
fuck."
and he said, "Come on, man, let's get out of here." And he's gonna lift him up and get back here.
As he's on your shoulder, he's like, "Oh, this is quite a far cry from killing me."
I know, right?
Yep.
I was like, he's like saving after he said he was gonna
Yeah,
kill
you
him.
wanted to fucking kill him like 10 minutes ago.
I'm not leaving anyone behind in this hellhole.
All right. I'll take you guys out of initiative at this point because none of these things are going to chase you outside of the Amber Temple.
Because something worse is outside in the area we're in, right?
I'm gonna
Probably.
teleport you guys out.
Purple
just for
worm.
ease.
We know there's a rock out here somewhere.
I got a rock.
You're on a mountain. There are lots of rocks.
But there's a flying rock kind.
It's okay, I have passed without a trace. I have passed without a trace if we come near it again. Where are you teleporting us?
Just to the front.
Oh.
There we are.
Oh, yeah, I can't see that far.
All
Whew.
right, moving the last of you out.
How about that temple,
Congratulations,
guys?
You survived the Amber Temple. I just
Barely.
want to let you guys know this was actually the easy mode of the Amber Temple because you guys
Fuck
found
you.
Exophanter.
Yeah,
If you
true.
find Exophanter, it becomes significantly easier.
I bet.
We still
and-
managed to fuck it up.
You did the best you could.
No, we're still going. We are leaving still. We are leaving. I'm going this way, bitch.
I was gonna say let's catch our breath for a second
Oh,
before we
I mean, I guess.
brave
yeah, I
the
should
wilderness.
probably heal myself.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get the warmth for by Casimir and Lucia anyway.
Yeah, Van Richten kind of like makes his way out and is panting a little bit, doubles over on his knees a little bit. It's like, oh my god. Casimir, for his part, is stretching his arms out over his head.
Okay, I'll
He
take
looks
that.
like he's rejoicing at the open air. He's like, I didn't think we'd make our way out of that, I'll be honest with you. You guys are made of some sturdy stuff.
Yeah, I thought we were dead. I thought we were dead as fuck.
When it was just that one frog beast, I thought we could take it. And then the golem showed up, and I thought we're dead.
Yeah, let's see
And
what else is in
then
the
showed up.
goddamn.
Uh,
Let's see what
And
else is in the
then-
goddamn corner of this place.
If I
And
had
then
any,
he encountered those flaming skulls, and I thought, fuck.
if I had any
Lucia, I
spells
need to
left,
stay
I was
by
gonna
Lucia.
contact Exocanther
This
to tell him to
bitch.
try to call it off, but
He's
Bit
storming
tapped
off
out.
a little bit, kind of just like losing it.
It's a
I'm
strange
following
thing to be
Lucia
asking a
because I
lich
need
about.
warmth.
Oh yeah, we're just sticking
Everybody
with.
has to. She can storm off, but we have to run after.
no, we
her.
can stay. We can stay near Casimir.
Casimir also
Oh,
has
that's
one.
right. Well, whatever. I already moved my character.
We should start making our way down the mountain, find some place to rest for the night.
What time is it, DM? Does it look like?
At this point, it's getting later in the afternoon, close to dusk. It's like 4:35.
Yeah, I guess we should.
And it's the next evening that the ball is at, correct?
The next
You have
night.
the
Yeah, no,
you have
not tonight, don't worry.
You have entirety of tonight, all night, and the entirety of all day tomorrow. And it's a long road. You guys know that from here through the Solenka Pass, down through the valley, through the Balanak Mountains, you're gonna need all that time, but you'll make it with time to spare.
We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna need the rest now.
Yeah.
Should
Mhm.
we rest
Just
at
get
that?
like a safe distance, a little away from the like just away from this temple.
As
We
far as
should-
maps go, would you like me to bring you guys back to the Solenka Pass?
Yes, please.
I was gonna suggest
Yes.
we should at least cross the bridge and get to that
Okay.
stronghold before we rest. That'll provide us with some shelter against whatever the night has.
Would you
Yep.
be so would you be so kind as to actually, you know what? I'll take you back to the mountains.
Oh, I already
Go to
switched the map.
Barovia. Sorry, go to Barovia Destinations, and I need to learn from Aztec how to call all players here. There is a way to do that.
There is a call players button.
Mhm.
Where are we going?
He
You're
just
going-
took us back to where we interacted with
Mira,
Mira. Yeah.
Well, I'm at that map, but it says waiting on GM.
in the mountains.
Solenka Pass?
No,
No,
no. You go to
mountains.
Barovia Destinations
Mountains.
and go to the mountains.
There we go.
Tried you too much.
Put me down.
Just 1 second.
This is a very nice map.
Isn't it beautiful?
I like this
Really
map.
like this one.
I love the blue glow of the ice.
It is very satisfying.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Did I forget anyone?
No.
Nope, that's
Is
all of us.
Casimir there?
Okay. Good. All right, as you're coming down the mountain, going along the narrow sort of paths that lead you towards the Solenka Pass, it's still icy cold, but near Casimir and near Lucia, it's comfortable enough. It feels like standing directly next to a pretty roaring flame. And it's not too long before it starts getting dusky. By the time you're just at the Solenka Pass and where you encountered Mira, it's dark. It's dark. I mean, it's always dark in Barovia, but here in particular, at this hour, it's quite gloomy. You guys setting up camp?
I'll
Yeah.
take 10 minutes to cast the hut.
Yep.
Oh, I was going to suggest we get to the Solenka Pass first.
We already passed.
Oh,
This is just before the Solenka Pass.
No,
Oh,
we
I thought you
haven't-
said the castle thing.
Well,
Like the tower.
okay. Oh my God,
I'm-
again.
I'm so
yeah,
confused.
I'm confused. Yeah, I thought we were going to the Solenka Pass where that hour thing was, where we said Strahd von Zarovich to open up the...
That is not what
Why
we
did I give
said.
him why did I give him his full name?
I'm not going to change the map again, but fine. We can see you guys make it there.
And at some point along this journey, I want you guys to realize that pace does run out, and there is 6 seconds where Ark just stands completely stock still, doing nothing, and being completely unresponsive, and then
You
just
coming,
moves
buddy?
on as if nothing happened.
He like short circuits.
All right.
Well, okay, well then I'll
So-
take 10 minutes to cast the hut regardless.
As you're doing that, and as you guys are setting up camp, Van Richten is kind of establishing a little bit of a perimeter. Seems like he's slightly paranoid about running into more wolves or Mira
I
again.
know. I was gonna ask for if I could do a perception.
You may.
Okie dokie artichoke. I got
As-
myself.
Everyone's
Yeah, that's
setting up. I would like to. Lucia would like to try an attempt at prayer.
You sure can.
So it's a 17 plus 2. It's 19.
It's quite dark, and there is a soft, sleeting kind of snow coming down. Vision is obscured more than usual. Even with your keen senses, you don't really see much of anything. Seems
Okay.
quiet in a way that only fresh snowfall is quiet.
I love that sound so much.
It's very nice.
I don't trust it.
I
I wish
wish
I,
I
I
had
rolled
it.
higher.
The snow is crunchy beneath your feet. You can hear only the rustling of the conifers.
Okay.
All right.
Do we get to take a long rest, or are we gonna
Well,
die?
now hold on. Yes, the hut is established, and as you guys are like, I don't know if you're making a fire or getting everything prepared, eating some rations. Van Richten at this point has his sword cane, and he's kind of like sitting on a log near the hut, and he's sort of drawing a sort of a rough sketch of Ravenloft, in as much as he can in the snow. It's not really a perfect figure.
Wait,
But
but he
they-
drew it perfectly. Remember, I made him.
I know, but he's doing his best in the snow. It's like it's
Oh.
not a great picture, and he's just doing it, and he's kind of like got his eyes sort of his brow kind of nodded as he's looking down on it, and he looks up at you all and he says, "If ever there was a moment for some ingenuity, now would be the time. Do any of you have a plan?"
I'll just walk up and put my hand on his back and kind of look at his sketch.
We're cooked. Lucia's not even acknowledging it. She's still just kind of in trance.
I don't.
Uh,
do we? Wait, we don't know a secret way in, do we?
You guys don't.
No.
No.
Van Richten,
Vedrick
Esmeralda
said that's so cool.
does.
Lucia, you don't know that she does. Lucia,
No, she said.
as this is happening, and you're attempting prayer, you haven't really got much out of your prayers in a long time, but now it feels like almost painful to even try.
She'll kind of just rub her temple.
Indeed.
And then just get up.
Ranrickton just keeps peering at this kind of like figure of the castle that he's kind of sketched out. It's hard to even see in the snow, but he's just staring at it.
Snow.
Twyla will speak up.
Go ahead.
And say, well, I don't think any of us are nearly as experienced, at least with the layout of Ravenloft. Do you have any ideas?
You know about as much of the layout as I do. You've been in the castle. I haven't. And well, we've all had the chance to see that model in the Amber Temple.
Well, I can tell you there's not an observatory.
Well, how about that?
That's right, one.
Whoever told you that was very silly.
Whoever said that's a fucking asshole.
Don't be mean to me.
No, not you. I was talking about Mira. No, I'm sorry.
Anyway, and he just kind of like pinches the bridge of his nose a little bit, shuts his eyes very tightly, and he says, regardless of the layout, we need some sort of a method. He knows we're coming. And I don't think he intends for any of us to leave.
What about
We're going to
Esmeralda?
need- Well, we can meet up with her on the way
What
there.
about Esmeralda?
Should
I
we
don't
just
think-
walk in the front door? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know any secret entrance points.
At present, all we have is to enter upon his terms. Leave upon his terms.
There is a question I have regarding the, for lack of a better word, decorum of what we're going to be walking into. If our plan is to run in, potentially just ghost guns blazing on them, how many people are going to be there, and are we willing to risk collateral?
Well, we're gonna have to assess when we get there. We don't even know where Aragol's being kept, or if he'll be present.
I'm not going in guns blazing until I know where he is.
Not intending it myself, although I would say it is where my body wants to go. I understand that there's going to be other...
Wow, now hold on a second. You guys
She's
have been
kind
invited.
of... She kind of
You guys-
stops thinking for a second, and then ponders. Continue your thing.
This isn't the first time you guys have been invited to the castle under his pretenses, and he seemingly didn't harm you then. Maybe we could think of something on the fly. Maybe he won't attack us immediately. Of course, if he sees me...
He will expect it. He will expect us to
Oh,
attack, at least
He's
at some
gonna
point.
make us, every time we go there, he makes us leave our weapons. Without this new staff I have, I can still use my powers through my bracelet, but this would be a really handy staff to have, and we can't
Well,
go in there like
don't-
without the sun sword or anything.
We don't
What
know
if-
that he's gonna make us do that this time.
But what if, just hear me out. He always seems to know what we have on us when we go there. What if we defy his expectations and go in unarmed? If we can meet it, Esmeralda on the way, she does know a secret passage into Ravenloft. Perhaps you two can find a way in after us. Arm us
The
when
rock
we're
is
already on
behind
the
us if you just want to kill yourself now, Ark.
I don't believe that we can rely on Esmeralda's knowledge of Ravenloft. She doesn't know any secret passage, because I don't. She's never been the planning type. I anticipate that she met Strahd through the front door when last they fought.
Not to mention, he's gonna want to see Van Richten. Remember his letter?
She's gonna, like, hold on to him.
I fear that if he sees me, then all bets are off. It'll be combat right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So what should
Do
we
you
do?
think he'll buy your hat?
When I do have my hat, I can maybe pose as a guest.
Maybe talk about yams or something that might distract him.
I worked before.
Can't believe you call it like Baron's tits a pair of
I
yams.
can't believe you called them. You know, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
I was a different man. This was weeks ago.
This was weeks ago.
Different
This was a
man.
mere 2 weeks ago.
And I
It
had
was
no
a-
idea you were into Lobrin like that initially. I mean, wow.
He's a handsome guy. You know, it is what it is.
And besides, those are always second place to Twilight.
Aww.
Can we also talk about the fact that this is Strahd's home turf, and we know he has others like him living there? This is going to be
I'll show no mercy to any of Strahd's suitors.
downright impossible, but it's a fight we're going to have to take to him.
It's
The
strange to
question
hear
is
you say
how.
that, Lucia, because you already have.
That was different, and I regret it already.
Will it be different if you see her again?
That's not her anymore. I'll feel nothing.
Are you sure it's still you?
She doesn't reply. She just starts fiddling with her gun.
Regardless, I don't want us walking in willy-nilly.
Better put a little pin in that for later.
I've been approaching this for months, waiting for the right time. And now, the right time will never present itself. I can see that.
Would it be best if maybe you and Esmeralda coordinated for an ambush after we enter?
I think my own plan is that you all enter under the pretenses you were invited under. Esmeralda and I can maybe scope out other parts of the castle and enter after the fact. And after all, he'll be distracted with all of you, the events at hand.
You don't think he's gonna see us without you and assume that we chose Aragal to die, do you?
I think he's more likely to expect us not to bring Van Richten right off the bat. I think it's likely that he'll expect us to have him somewhere else, perhaps.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll just do anything. He seems to follow his own twisted code, however strange that may sound.
Well,
I
however
won't
we
leave
approach
that castle without him alive. I'd rather die. I'd rather die than let him and Arabella die.
Rudolph's gonna kind of give you a serious look, and he's gonna say, "If it's going to be any of us, well, this was always my burden. I'd like to see you all out."
No.
That's
It
not
won't be
going to
you.
happen.
If
It's going to be him.
anyone, it should be Strahd.
You're all getting out of here. We're all getting out of here. We can assure that.
It's wishful thinking. I wish. Normally, I can be positive like that, but right now, I just can't.
In times of strife, we should embrace hedonism, at least partially.
Well, I'll drink to that. And he kind of pulls a flask out of his coat. This was for emergency situations only. And he takes a swig of it and passes it to Casimir next to him, who hasn't been saying a word. He's kind of just been looking at the fire. And he says, "If this is going to be our last night, and it very well may be, well, I'm glad it's with all of you. When I met you for the first time, I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be the ones I'd be standing toe-to-toe with."
We did almost rob you.
What do you mean
That's
almost?
true.
That happened. You did.
Oh.
We did.
I almost took your.
You
I
broke a
Yeah,
lock
almost,
on my
I
freaking
did.
card.
I almost took your gun.
Oh,
What I
that's
mean.
right. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I've apologized a few times.
Hope the big girl's okay wherever she is.
Oh
The
yeah.
cat, that is.
Hope Vasilka's okay.
You know, I was thinking about that.
Guys, we haven't checked on Vasilka at all. Do you think she's still in the castle?
Oh, God, I put her next to the coat rack.
Wait, did you say she's a
probably
coat
still
rack?
there.
I put her next to the coat rack.
Oh my god.
I mean, maybe he won't
see, when
notice. Maybe she's just been standing by the coat rack this whole time,
And
and he
it's
never
just like-
noticed.
There's just a
Still-
coat over Vasilka, and she's just been standing there this whole time with a coat over her.
No,
Yeah,
Vasilka.
realistically.
Oh, Twyla's gonna like rub her forehead.
Or
Well,
he's going to weaponize her just as something else to use against us. I don't know. He's capable of anything, it seems.
To be
Keep-
honest, I kind of do expect that.
That
if we
moment
meet
when you
Vasilka
remember
again,
NPCs.
Keep in
If we meet
mind,
Vasilka again, we shouldn't trust her.
Adrian said the Mardikovs would lend us aid where they can tomorrow night. He gave me his word, and I trust him since we did him such a huge turn.
Okay.
So we'll have some kind of support from the Mardikovs.
I think they'll aid us, but probably not to the extent that we would hope.
Probably
They're
not,
not-
but maybe they'll at least provide a distraction.
That could be
Maybe
good.
they can, even if they could just evacuate, well, whoever's innocent there.
They might.
It's better than
It's something. I would say maybe we can ask on the abbot, but I think he's a little too far gone for that one.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we've done more than enough strategizing and planning for this for one night. If it's all right with y'all, I would like to. I said y'all. He's a
I know,
Southern-
it's like Van Ricken's
Wow.
Southern.
If it's all right with y'all, I'd like to.
Don't you
I'm
mock
fixing
me.
to- Excuse me. If it's all right with you all, I have one question I'd like to ask before we end the night. What's the first thing you're all going to do when we get out of here?
Twyla's gonna hold his hand, and she's gonna go, well, you and I are gonna go see the world, right?
I'd like that.
Maybe
It kinda
starting
gives
with
you-
Waterdeep.
He gives you a soft smile and he says, I was thinking somewhere by the sea.
Waterdeep it is. Lobrin said his family would be there.
Maybe we can check in on the old boy.
I'm gonna take. I almost said Strahd. I'm gonna
Oh.
take Argal and Arabella and use the money that I have and travel with them to my people. They lost their family, and I want to give them the comfort of a new one. And I did promise that I would teach her how to be the most powerful druid in the world, so I have a lot to live up to.
That's a noble goal. If there's anything we've gotten out of this, it's plenty of money. And he kind of jiggles his coat pockets from the fistfuls of gold you've all taken from the Ember Temple.
Useless here, but good for traveling back home.
It'll look pretty on our corpses, if nothing else.
That's true.
What about you, Ark?
same thing I've always done. Keep searching. There's not much else I can do.
And I wish you the best for it.
The most depressing one for last.
And he turns his head to Lucia and he says, You'll forgive me for saying, but I don't see you going back to any sort of chapel.
No. I don't know where I'm going after this.
Somewhere better though, right, Lucia?
Yeah. Somewhere better. Even if I had to make it myself.
Well, you always have to make the best out of a bad situation. I'm sure it'll find you. Well, let's say we get some rest. We should travel early in the morning.
I have some
Alright.
things I'd like to do in this long rest, but I'll go last.
Okay. This might be your last long rest of the campaign, guys.
Son of a bitch. Don't put it like
Probably
that.
will
but-
be.
I think it
So
will
go
be.
ahead
I
and
can't
tell me
see.
how you're all spending the night, if anything. I'm giving you this chance.
Contemplated carefully.
Wish I could fuck.
Huh.
Huh? Well,
It's,
well,
it is a
hello.
very small little hut. Okay.
Hello.
Everyone
Hello.
just
Argal
face the
was
other
here,
way.
I would just take Lucia's ring off really quick and say, just stay close to Casper and then take him
Oh,
somewhere else.
hell no.
Clinton. I mean, I can go first if other people don't know what they want to do yet, but...
Go ahead.
Okay, Arpeely, I'll say what I'd like to do in a second, but I just want to establish, mechanically. I'm a little bummed about this, guys, but remember that tome that we found that would raise my int? Tome of
Yeah.
Clear Thought?
Mm-hmm.
I pulled it up because I wanted to read it during this long rest and give myself a 20 int. It takes 48 hours to study.
Oh!
So I can't even use it this campaign.
What if Van Richten helped you, therefore cutting it in half, making it so it still counts, and also Derek is nice because it's the last long rest of
That
the
would
campaign.
also
Absolutely.
require skipping every rest possible from now until the ball.
First of all, I'll let you do it passively as you're resting and like going
It's
around the
still
fire. And all
48
this.
hours.
I'll let Van Richten help. We can cut
That's
that.
24 hours.
It'll be by the time we get to the wedding.
Yeah, by the time you get to the wedding, it'll be active because that's more than that's plenty of time.
You mean it, Pa?
Yes,
I get to
mean
have
it.
a 20
I'm not
intelligence.
just gonna give you a cool enchanted item for you to never use it in the campaign. What the fuck is the point of that?
I gotta be real,
That
I
would-
was really fucking upset when I saw it took 48 hours to study. I was like, are you
Mhm.
fucking with me right now?
No. Okay. We'll let you be study buddies again. I mean, this is how you guys have always bonded anyway, so it makes sense.
That's true. Okay. Don't do the math. Fables, but I must. I'm playing the wizard. Okay, well, mechanically, I would like to do that off and on until we actually get to Ravenloft, so it'll bump my int at some point to 20,
Sure.
which is
Nice.
fabulous. And then Arpeely. Twyla's probably not gonna do much tonight. Like, there's not really much else for her to, like, dig into. We've kind of solved most mysteries that we can. She's gonna spend as much time as humanly possible with Van Richten. And probably when they go to rest that night, she's probably gonna, like, have her arms wrapped kind of close around his neck, and she's gonna, like, shed a few tears before they go to sleep. And just hold him close.
There'll be
She's
study
scared.
buddies and snuggle buddies.
And she's gonna tell him how much she loves him.
He's gonna say the same. Give you comforting words. He'll pet your hair a little bit. How are the rest of you spending this long rest? If you'd like to describe it all. If not, we're gonna call the session here for now.
I think-
Ark is just gonna keep watching outside the.
Lucia will.
walls behind but
There you go.
that's
Sorry.
about it.
Lucia will attempt another prayer. But she will. How do I put this? She will feel it out compared to last time, to where she feels the resistance of her initial prayers and starts seeing if changing her target helps her feel better.
What is she trying to pray towards?
The Lathander she's heard from the coffer.
You don't hear anything back, but what exactly are you praying to? What are you imploring, saying, asking?
Wishing for the strength to be able to blow this motherfucker's head off.
Let me think about this carefully. You don't hear anything immediately, but you feel a distinct heat, not warmness, but heat, in your radiating out of your chest. If you certainly in this moment feel strong, but not in a good way. You feel it's the kind of strength that feels like a lit match in a very dry forest. And if you're not careful, it could incinerate everything around you and yourself. You do feel strong.
She considers the feeling, and while she acknowledges just the idea of the fire, if left unchecked, could burn others. As long as it scorches her enemy, she's okay with that.
All right.
Brutal.
Very ill.
Yeah, your mirror kicked in there. It's just in the God damn.
Tell you what, that's bloody nice.
Not really. Farron, anything you'd like to do?
I think that for the first 4 hours, I'm gonna, take my trance because I don't have to long rest.
Sad goon.
And I'm going to facing away from Ark so he doesn't see.
Oh my god.
She doesn't want him to see. No, nothing weird.
Just kidding. It's not like this Catherine said that. I wish you didn't say that.
I'm just gonna stare off into the snow. Probably can't see much. I'm not even gonna bother rolling perception. I'm just gonna look, and I'm gonna I think she would probably silently cry for a while, but not because she's scared to die, but because she's scared to lose those that she loves.
That's understandable. You guys are all in a pretty tough boat right now.
Oh yeah.
She's also crying for level 10.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
it's really funny you say that because this is the end of session and you are all level 10. Congratulations for getting
Yes!
through the Amber Temple.
I was gonna
Holy
make the
shit.
joke before I said the shoot him in the face. I was gonna say I'm praying for level 10.
Oh,
Oh,
Cleric level.
let's go.
It's been a long
Chicken
time
jockey.
coming.
Cleric
Chicken
level, sorry.
That have the same energy.
I didn't intend it, but I heard it as I was saying it, so that's why I repeated it. Which
Well,
sucks
congratulations,
conviction,
guys.
but as if he's seen it before. Chicken jockey.
Thank you, Derek.
You guys made it through the Amber
Thank you,
Temple.
Derek.
may I roll?
No one died.
real quick?
And you
yeah.
made it through in this encounter like you've made it through many
That's a
difficult
7 on the
encounters.
hit die. Sorry.
And you've done it by running away.
We've done that many times.
That is how we've gotten through this entire campaign.
It didn't show up, but my hit die roll was a 6, so just throwing that
It's all
out there.
yours.
I got 92 hit points.
Which plus 1, so that'll be an additional 7 hit points. I'm taking my last level in Blood Hunter.
I'm
1d8.
taking Druid. Wait, Ark,
I'm
so when
taking
we reset
Paladin.
for the day, is it 13 temporary, or does it go up because of your level?
It goes up because of my level. It's 14.
Can I spend a hero point to reroll my hit die?
No.
Damn it. Okay, that's a 2 then.
Remember when I rolled 2 1s on Mira?
That happens.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that.
I'm at 90 hit points.
Damn!
Nice.
I only have 67.
I am also at level 4 spells.
Let's go.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't get level 6 spells until level 11, but I do get an extra level 5 spell.
Well, Derek, thank you
All
so
right.
much for session, and thank you for
Yeah.
the Amber Temple. I know that was a lot, but I think you
It
ran
was
it
That
really
was a
well.
lot.
You guys
Probably
got-
one of the more entertaining parts of the campaign, personally. A lot of character shit.
When you guys made it to the vault, I was like, they are gonna have such an easy time of what's supposed to be brutal mode, and then
And then we fumbled it.
thankfully, you guys explored a little bit. Thank you all for joining us. That includes Quinton, Max, Ruta, Fables, Book Wyvern, all my babies, Fables. as
Should
well,
we
all my babies.
Come my babies,
Get, like, a
come my babies. You're my
Patreon
butterfly.
esque list for our subscribers.
What's that?
Should we get like a Patreon esque list for our subscribers?
Oh, that's not a
That's-
bad idea. Send
we
us this
could.
That's something we could look into.
Technically, the subscribers are constantly scrolling in the top right.
All right. Well, why
Oh,
don't we?
you're right.
Why don't we send a raid over to Iris, who just started streaming? Because next
Ooh.
time
We didn't do
next session-
inspo.
You're right.
I feel
You're
like
so
we were
right.
getting something.
Honestly, I feel like it's an arc sweep this session.
Guys, I can turn into an elemental now, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
Let's
Can you
start
turn into a holy water elemental?
No, either air, earth, fire, or water. Earth is fucking
Water, and I'll bless
pretty-
you.
Pretty nice.
That would be
as
funny.
well. Wait, can you bless the water and it's holy water damage?
I think that's a DM ruling.
Definitely not.
All right, then
That would
it's
have been really, really
it's
funny.
rock. It's Earth Elemental. It is.
It's rock, paper, scissors, guys.
I agree with Catherine on this. I'm going Arc.
Yeah.
I feel like
Again?
just like last week, it's Arc
Yeah,
sweep because
Arc is
Arc
really
Yeah.
Arc
is
saved our
really
fucking
been
ass.
flexing. The past
Yeah.
several sessions, Arc has really been flexing, frankly.
Haste
It's
it.
Arc
Game
for me.
of, like,
It's Arc
Arc's
for
been
me
putting in the
too.
work.
He just makes sure he is insistent that making sure that everybody gets out alive and safe and putting himself at
You
risk
saved
for others.
Casimir.
Hasted
I
Arc made
wouldn't have
money
saved
moves.
Casimir.
We know what you would have done. Lucio, what are you voting for?
Arc. It's a sweep.
All right, Arc sweep. Arc sweep. Great job, guys. Let's send this rave over to Iris, and next
Will you
week,
give me a second? I'm posting community
you guys
inspiration.
will
Good
be...
lord.
Give me a second. I got something to announce. Next week, you guys are going to freaking Ravenloft. Going to Ravenloft.
Shut up.
We're waiting a long time for this.
Is that technically the finale?
Yeah, Ravenloft is
It's the beginning of the finale at the very least.
Ravenloft is where the campaign generally ends.
All right,
That or
let's.
on the road dead.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be sending the raid off to Iris, who just started streaming, so let's go say hello.
What
and
if
community
we don't
inspiration
go-
is posted in the Discord if you want to go ahead and vote there for who you think should get a point of inspiration for next week for the finale. And we will catch you guys for the finale.
See you then.
Or at the very least, part 1 of the
Yay!
finale. Who knows how long
I
it'll
imagine
go.
it's going to take several sessions, but yes.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, lovelies. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.
Wow, we're cooked.
Good night.
Bye-bye.